Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, welcome, gamer, welcome, flags. Welcome, 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 welcome. And oh, it might. Hold up.
And with Uling leading the pack, the Emperor, they are good to go in facing the demons in XROCK. Cue in the boss music because we're ready to hear it out.
You take a look at Rusi, you take a look at every player here except for Sentinel actually just struggling in regards to his rating, but his percentage pretty up high as well. And it's just a well-given factor. I mean, there is always going to be that one scrappy player that he'd love to just barge in and put himself into more gunfights. And this will live on. I mean, it's not really all about the individual plays here, Cali. It's just more about like how cohesive the whole squad of XROCK is.
And its slow starts have been something for XROCK if you're watching the game for Team Vitality, so I think that needs to change here for a little bit. But you can see the flags being waved, the banners of Q9 and XROCK. In order to tell this match is going to live up to that hype. Q9 has been known for being a great performer in LAN, but XROCK are the same demons. In fact, even better for them for the past couple of matches. And you can hear all the cues. Yeah. The crowd is going wild, Borden.
Crowd is wild. Everyone is just all in for support.
Even the best selection ever and went to streaming. So yeah.
Up there, Cali. I mean, they have their own flag swinging side by side.
It was on like break, whatever, like the series switching. It was on that time.
I mean,
so I was just doing that in the meantime, waiting for this match to like start, not start, but you know, almost start. And like right now,
we have them just have their pregame routine once again. And I mean, I just can't wait to see Uling here. I mean, smile is on, the grin is there, and I'm just so curious how dominating he can put up in regards to his gunfights or just the overall impact for the squad. But Cali, I mean, it's still gonna be a tough call. We don't exactly know how far this one's gonna go. The next thing we know, it might just be under a clean slate, because we totally expect that the run for Wolves and Elevate could come into the distance. But once you reach the knockout stage, Cali, there's always that one team just that shows a different type of nature.
And XROCK, they've been pretty insane. I mean, although they have played only one knockout stage game, it was convincing. They went up against the #1 team in India, that's Team Vitality, and no flat out performed with those eliminations. But obviously the team had its fair share of moments, especially for Ma. I gotta say, when it comes to playing in respawns and the inhaler is gonna be brought out, Maha's always has a high chance of bringing good value off of it. And I think that's one of the key strengths of this XROCK squad. If they're going to be able to bring out their operator values, it's always been pretty consistent. So there is definitely that reliability for them to come up on top once those operator doms are going to be coming into play in those Mon Hills, like on standoff, Hardpoint, P3 and P4.
Against who's gonna win? Don't know.
It's like there's a lot of like factors that we can bring in per hill, per Hardpoint here, Cali, but again, the one big infraction.
I just want to get serious in this series. Should be good.
Fights. And on paper, I feel like on respawns, XROCK just has it better. Search and Destroy is going to be a no-brainer in regards to how deciding it can be for the series to come again. We are looking at 2 CDM teams, and we all know CDM region is always about Search and Destroy. Well, not really the same case on the lower brackets with Wolves. I mean, I just hate to bring it up, but I'm still surprised I can't get over it. But we gotta focus on the press in true Cali.
Yeah, we gotta do it. I mean, XROCK, every map that they play, they love to do a lot of great jobs. Firing range has been a pretty good map for them. For a team like Q9, you know, Express seems to be an impressive map for them too, with Sun being one of the best snipers in the world. But looking into his recent performances, it has not fully translated at the moment. So you kind of need him to really bag it. This XROCK squad has Ma and Sunuo, who have been ever consistent in building out frags.
Now, if you take a look at the running here for the side of XROCK, I mean, so far they have been pretty flawless in regards to their narrative. But now we move over to the maps and modes here, Cali. Let's see what the map man's going to be looking like
Banned Summit.
Banned by Q9. And we move over to the other side here, XROCK. What's going to be the respondment? You want to take Apocalypse? You did say, Cali. Is it going to be Apocalypse?
It's an APOC Tunisia. Oh, they took Hacienda. Okay, so they didn't play APOC. They feel pretty confident on it. I mean, it makes sense. Their AR is up there up against Q9. But for Q9, now you got to have to make something out of this. You want to play firing range with someone having a great performance against Stalwart Esports last time around. They're going to ban Takeoff. So we're going to be having a great line here with Express firing range in the mix along with Kurhan and Metropolis. So there's a high chance
Takeoff
that we get to see Metro here. But all the more reason why we got to focus on this first map up today.
Good, we don't have to watch Takeoff.
With all of those just getting out of the way, Hackney Yard, APOC is going to be part of the map pool. So that's going to be an interesting map draft that we have here for both squads. They're ready to throw a curveball just to get an inch.
Using a win and
opportunity to
I don't know.
Oh yeah, truly, man.
I just watch.
You know, they coming from like the last.
I don't care about the series, so I'm not like.
XROCK has played here once again, Cali. I just want to bring it up. They have been winning this one.
Just watch some CoD game
over and over again. And for the most of it, only until that Season 7 championship, it was against Wolves. But from the previous one, I mean, it was all up against Q9. And clearly they have been winning this one all through. And now here we go. The first map of Hardpoint. It is going to be Hackney Yard here, Cali. Q9 XROCK. Let's go.
They want to just get it out of the way early. And it doesn't matter here. I mean, Q9 obviously send their turrets. XROCK a little bit faster on the pacing with Nono out there. But are we going to have the 3 Odin setup for XROCK coming to play? Because that's where they were able to dissect Vitality on that Hardpoint standoff. So. All 3 lanes covered up. That's the map control that will be intense. Now we get to see the CDM Season 8 Grand Finals rematch between XROCK and Q9 at the upper bracket of CDSI 2024.
To start things off here, Sun's going to be rocking the Tundra actually on the very first wave. And that's going to be enough pressure perhaps to try to get the break up inside as well. But you really got to hands down, give it out down to the channel with R9 to be able to get influence. But unfortunately, with the map control that they were able to accumulate, they're not going to be able to hop inside of the hill. It's going to be XROCK claiming the first 5 seconds.
That intense start for Ma. 5 in a row. And just getting the Hardpoint hold. This next 30 seconds is going to be important. We're to find a breakthrough inside. Q9 gonna be able to make the attack inside work, but there's still a player inside, and that would be Nono. It will get flushed. XROCK still gonna have the favorable spawn for next, but Q9 doing time and erasing that lead that XROCK built in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's really like the wishy-washy situation here for the T1 on Hackney Yard. Whether do you still want to go for the contest and risk possibly losing the spawns? But fortunately for the side of XROCK,
do you think it could be a pro player with 1 to 2 hours of playing
anchoring on P2, so it's going to be ensuring that no player from the side of Q9 will be spawning out on the better spawn. So yes, here we go. Game's going to be tied up.
Be a pro player.
Pretty much a win for the side of XROCK. They retain the
1 to 2 hours per day? No, that's too low.
Against Q9.
The Bison is there for it to utilize.
Like, what do you mean? Like, just sprint 1 to 2 hours?
No choice, but early rotation goes to XROCK. They have the Gravity spawns, able to intercept a couple of players. Ma on a better position to get the shot down. On towards Graffiti. Q9 scrambling away. Shots being fired, and they're getting intercepted. Sinuo with the double, and that's gonna force Q9 to go back at the right side of the map.
Yeah, 4 players spawning out once again here for the side of Q9. Another is gonna be scrambling here on this mid map. Trying to flip the spawns away. There is going to be 1 player from the side of XROCK playing on fire that could have this cross pick to happen. But for this time being, it's going to be 21 to 62. 3 waves invested by the side of Q9, and they are just struggling to hold a foothold inside of this hill. At this point in time, there's only 10 seconds left inside.
Oh, it's doing the inspection animation, or it's doing the inspection
they're just trying to make sure they
music.
get some exit frags, but that's not going to completely work. You need a better
Does it
position
take
on this
player
Q3.
to be a pro player? I don't know. But playing 1 to 2 hours per day, no. That doesn't help you at all. Try to play 5 hours per day in 2022 because your coach told you to. Who's our coach?
That's going to be able to make the play inside of the hill for XROCK, and that's going to be Rushi. briefly holding the point.
I don't
So far,
think
it's going to be a dominating lead here for the set of XROCK. Q9 got 2 operators here, but in exchange of 4 here for the set of
always like
XROCK.
Gyro, yeah.
It's going to be a tough call, but we might not be able to see any investments whatsoever inside of this hill as
Do you play 5 hours?
XROCK,
I don't know, we played 4
they have been
hours.
pretty spot
The
on.
common is like
First
four
one, kinda go
hours or more.
Not too on to
That's a
try to
very
rip up
common.
this launch.
4 hours or
Only
more.
avails 1. They try to get a break here from the front side, but Uling is going to be holding this one down. Trades after trades, gunfights after gunfights, and finally at this point in time, Q9 will be able to claim the most of the time inside of this hill.
Yeah, so shoot signs of life here just to erase the deficit for a bit, but you're still dealing with like more than 30
Wait,
points.
is this loud for you?
It's gonna have to come back to XROCK is gonna have that early rotation onto P4 where they have 3 operators ready. The operators up, you get so much value off of
Let me
it.
check
Turn
this
P4
real
to a
quick.
one-hill. Q9 needs to
I'll
find
try to do this.
side to make sure that there's going to be a
That and then do this for my
54 to 97 here. Time is dwindled down once again here for a set of Q9.
I guess that's better, maybe.
Can he steal the lives away of Q9? I mean, XROCK so far, 2 operators invested, but Uling can't spot the trophy. Brucey gets the kill. But in exchange,
I don't know if he played 5 hours. I don't know, we I guess I don't know. We usually play 4 hours. The common hours of scrims is usually 4+ hours.
On the enemy spawns is there, but Q9 able to punish them by just playing inside of the objective. D-Chan with the purifier. Good for 1 elimination. The crowd control.
Wait, were we at a boot camp? Maybe during boot camp, yeah. I don't know if we were at boot camp there. I don't freaking know, man. I don't remember. Are you the most successful esports player in Commonwealth? I think, I'm not sure.
Next to as well, and now you open up P5 as well with everything locked down. All of them come down to Ma from the side of XROCK to make the play alongside with Juno, but only avails 1 in the process. Q9 though, they do lose the spawns. XROCK, this is the perfect time for them to strike and take some time right back.
And no, on the high ground, just utilizing it to its full extent, but Q9 have been relentless in getting inside of the hard point. XROCK seems to have a hole that cannot be fixed. Great job to earn yourself way back inside of the it seems like XROCK's gonna take the last 20 seconds. Q9 seems to just
Nobody's just frying for XROCK right now. Or XROCK right now. Nobody's like frying. Bowling is kind of is for 9. I mean, nobody's actually frying, to be honest. Like frying, like taking over.
Curly does get the kill for the scrap, but only sells for 2 seconds. But if you take a look at the map, Q9, they got 3 players already located around the perimeter off the P1, but XROCK is serving the same manner earlier where they are going to be spawning on the better side here. So if they can retain this one, it looks to be another great run here for them. But the first few initial gunfights, Curly is going to be on an overdrive.
I'm surprised you don't use a equalizer or hunter right there. I mean, you don't have to. You see when he uses it though. But at the same time, I mean, he could have died easy with the eagle.
Out a couple of players for XROCK with that operator. Now you're just gonna have to deal with the players inside. No, denies the players.
You know how spawns, that's good.
It clears it. You need these points to be clean for you to have a safety net because we're heading on to P2 in just 12 seconds.
Okay, players gonna go for the bench here. Q9 still continuously snowballing away up against XROCK. Ma, Annihilator out, missing the first shot, missing the second. DJ wins the gunfight.
Curiosity, how hard is it to get 100% accuracy of sniper and rank if average kills of 20 to 30? Just be a good hardscoper. I don't think it's that hard. You just gotta be a good hardscoper. Like weird. I tried grinding really hard for the Commonwealth Champs 2024. I do not know. Ferraro supposed to scrims and maps in this play. I'm not sure, dude. I just get access sub whenever they need a sub, and that's it. I don't really care what goes on. Just doing my things currently. I mean, that's the Hunter.
But Q9 manages to break the point for the last 15 seconds.
Why do you get frustrated? Or, I don't know if you get frustrated, but that's a dying that they're getting that beat. He ain't get frustrated, but, you know. I wonder what he was saying to me. And he was like yelling at them or something. Whatever.
And that's gonna be enough as well to split the spawns apart. So
All these TT abusing movement or TikTok abusing movements, will they be any good with pros? I'm not sure. Plus, playing pro is phone only, and most of the TikTokers are iPad. So I don't know if it'll be the same. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know.
And that's where you just find a counter. You're Q9, you don't have to fight for position because you're clearly at a disadvantage. The way for you to move them out of the way is just put yourself inside of the hill, and that has punished XROCK, and that has given Q9 that 20-point lead for the moment. This fight is still not yet done though. We got a
Curly has 41.
to be a 250 or 240 game, so might have bet for your seatbelts because this game has great potential to close out in a mind-blowing way. Q9 gonna be late on rotation. XROCK
Pull in with the war machine.
And they got Mauchi again, having so much attacks working with the annihilator here so far. Information is
Timing, good timing right there.
Good for three.
Was the one that war machine? No, he died. Or either died or wasted or used it all.
That is a long walk, and that should be more
Why don't Red Magic or Acer? Right now they're using Red Magic. Why don't esports player play on iPad? Because sponsors, that's why. You are required to play phone only because of sponsors. Because this event right now is sponsored by Red Magic. That's why they're using the Red Magic. The only time you could use an iPad is, I believe, stage 3 and or stage 1 to stage 3. That's it. After that, stage 4 and above is straight up just sponsors. That's why it's phone only. Well, stage 1 stage 2 doesn't matter what device because it's all good matches, but stage 3 it's you're allowed to use iPad and all that stuff. But like stage 4 and all that stuff above, it's straight up sponsored events that require you to use, you know, their whatever sponsored device or whatever, you know. XROCK came back. Go, they took the lead. Q9 took the lead again. I'm not gonna equalize first. They didn't even use it, or maybe he died when he called it, and he has like 85%. Nice. No fingers is going crazy on his phone. They just contest it. Nice. They don't win off that, yeah. Q9's on new though. XROCK has the okay. Olin has war machine. Should be. Oh yeah. They have a war machine. A war machine died. Yeah, should be. Chase. Free fire. Oh.
And Q9 they close out the deal. Hackneyard goes to the side of the Kingju Club.
I see the Emperor. Hey, the emote.
The emote
right there for Q9. And you like to see the adjustments there. Even despite not having the P5 set up, they continuously attack two sides through yellow.
I want to see the stats.
And that only leaves one angle for XROCK to have a good solid position, and that is the top floors, which they did have some access to.
And then Q9 this to Vitaly? Yes. Or yeah. But I don't know why, but like, you know, rumors are that Q9 did that on purpose so they don't have to play XROCK or something. Wait, no, this is during knockout, or this is during the group stage. group stage. So it's during the group stage, not LAN. But Q9 during group stage lost to Vitality because they didn't want to play XROCK. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care about that. That's online. This is LAN, so this is different stuff. But that happened online. Whatever, you know. Am I allowed to talk about other games here? Yes, I don't know. I mean, just don't say. I don't know. Don't say stuff like we'll get you banned. I don't know. So rematch is sponsor. Would all players from stage 4 and stage 5 get a free device?
As well as Curly, the Emperor, and the Prince.
No. No. So for the online part, you have to buy the device, or like you have to have the device. For LAN parts, they give you the device. Some players buy the phone early so they can practice and all that stuff. We tried Ace Force? Yeah, I played Ace Force. Yeah. I'm like a content creator for whatever. But there's a lot of people. That's like an easy thing, whatever.
You're guaranteed to lose everything, and they could not just really set a waypoint. Where do they want to attack?
Yeah.
And that left so much wide open assaults for Q9 to break inside of the hard point, and that is just super insane to come off through for one of these squads. Definitely could have been the other way around, but the last two hills
means when your camera's off.
There's a reason why they picked that map. They wanted to exploit that P5. Here it is. It was
Wait, you're talking about
that got it back, and there we have it.
you enjoy Ace Force? Yeah.
All good and done, and now we move over to Search and Destroy.
Yeah, dude, Ace Force is a game like CS:GO and like Valorant, where that playstyle we need it, or not playstyle, that game style we need that in mobile, which Valorant Mobile right now is currently in beta in China, and some people could play it. I didn't get the iOS access, so I'm not really gonna play it. I don't want to play it on my phone. I'm just gonna wait for global. I'd rather wait for global. I'm not missing out on anything, because the only thing I'm missing out is basically the rank and like whatever beta rewards that you get. That's all. I don't really care about that. Or getting like Radiant in like, the beta. I don't really care about that. Because I believe either way, cross progression is gonna be a thing for Valorant Mobile, and I have stuff on my PC, like Valorant PC, that will go to mobile most likely. And then he dropped 51, Olin 45. So yeah, these are two important players, I guess. Olin and Curly. Sun is good, and Sun is the main sniper, so he's gonna pop out in the Destiny. He should.
And in fact had the highest KD, but it just couldn't really transition because Curly was just prepared to get all of this action done. He wants the business.
Ace Force was good though for the meantime, or Ace Force is good for the meantime, or until like Val Mobile, or a game, Val Mobile come out, or like CS:GO or whatever.
First map was picked by
most of the games, most of the shooter games always will have Gyro, I feel like.
There could be a high chance for us to be dropped into an express map.
All right, we'll come and get it. I mean, Express, Search and Destroy.
I don't know if Gyro has, or Valorant Mobile has Gyro right now. They probably will add it in the future.
If you guys are wondering why is CDM, why are we always dwelling on Search and Destroy for the set of the CDM region? In a series for CDM, on the normal series, they got 3 Search and Destroy. So start things off on Search and Destroy.
I'm not missing out on anything on Valorant Mobile. I'm only missing out the fun gameplay and the rank. That's it. But I could wait.
Will be inside of the venue. We are talking about probably one of the best, out of the best series that we're bound to get here in regards to Search and Destroy. As you take a look at the venue, Gally, we got supporters here and there. I mean, how I wish I was in the venue as well, because my days, the whole aura and environment there, Gally, is just pretty hyped up, honestly.
Yeah. And to experience something like this, where the graphics, the production is just a whole nother level, it's mind-blowing. It looks like a concert by Fujikaze when he was singing Matsuri or something. somewhere around the world. It does kind of look like that, and you have to really provide so much, salute for Tencent and everybody that's at the back end of all this and providing us such high level production and seeing so many stories done, having those player interviews, you really get to, communicate and also get in touch with the players themselves. And now we're looking into our map number 2 with Q9 taking that map number 1. 250 to 229. They look pretty awesome with it. But XROCK, you already know, are looking into getting themselves their own map win. It does look like they want to bring out firing range. But we gotta expect the unexpected here.
And is under like one of the stumps.
We'll see about it.
Very interesting.
I mean,
I don't know.
for now, this guy's chilling. Thinking about what are the possible things to do. I mean, he's like dwelled into the possible outcome of this game. Everyone has their game faces on, and I just can't wait to see when's the game gonna start.
What's up, Drew?
As we are about to transition into search and destroy, maybe express, maybe firing range. We don't exactly know. It's just one thing that we all can anticipate that it's all going to be a pretty much heated matchup is now we are transitioning here, Cali. Let's give it up now. Q9 is going to be a little serious here with 1 point, and we are moving over to firing range.
That's how that goes hard, yeah.
Absolutely right.
They want this. Sunuo was amazing with it. Pretty consistent. He just had
China
China
esports merch is always fire. Always.
It is going to be a best matchup for us to have. A classic firing range has had its fair share of moments.
And they go like crazy with it too. I believe Q9 has suitcases of Q9 or Q9 logos and all that stuff. All that stuff. They have like crazy stuff. It's not just like clothing. Did you see him sell their merch? Probably in China, maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps, or it could be Uling. We don't exactly know. It's a dual sniper setup for both ends, and Ma will be able to get the first kill aggressively.
Is this what it seems?
In the open.
I don't know.
It's crazy, and he's not stopping at all. He still wants to get some more.
Sometimes it is exclusive, sometimes it's not.
Default for XROCK. It's usually just a 1-3-1 split. But they have so much rep up against Q9, so they know what kind of tendencies that they're gonna have to deal with. And you can see XROCK mod.
Somebody touched this corner.
And now it's gonna be relayed. D-Chen finds the kill onto Chuanem. It's a 4v3 situation. Bomb gets crossed on the A side. Well, XROCK.
Didn't that guy kill in the middle? Sure.
Beautiful shot from Ma. Connects with another one. 2 in a row here for him. Rolling. Sun. Gonna be looking
at a
bomb site.
Any Luminosity merch? I wanted the hoodie, man.
It is gonna be planted out in the open, but it's gonna be tough to defend.
If they kill this guy at the spawn, oh no.
2 snipers to deal with, and there we go. Ma gets another kill. 3-3 for him. Can he find the 4 kills? He can. Ma claiming the
Thoughts on Olivier versus Bulls? Bull?
For the first round.
Can't watch it. So, I don't know.
That shot is brought to you by Red Magic R9, the official gaming phone that his teams and his players are using in CDSI 2024. We're live at AG Esports Center. And man, what a showcase there for XROCK Ma. Just going aggressive through wood and just nail down shots after shots. They even have the info on the guy on Scout Tower already.
Scout Tower? Scout Tower, buddy.
Sun's gonna be dropping down. Anticipating a push as well from Steel. Ma still holding that Steel Tower down. Looking like Q9 is gonna be.
I haven't watched that get traded. What?
It's the bullets of D-Chen. Picks up that MD42 as well to suppress the fire perhaps later on. But for this time being,
And my
and it's gonna be a 5v4 retake favoring the side of Q9.
Not sure.
That guy on the
No, remember the shaft or whatever.
The player holding for XROCK was just in it for a distraction play, but nice shot coming through for Sunuo to tie it up on the numbers. But you're dealing with 2 guys inside of that points. Now look at this. It's an ambush towards Americans, but they're going to get right back into it. Again, Rushi on the flank. And now
Oh, mine has a boxing glove. Why does it have boxing gloves with sniper?
The last guy standing, and he gets himself taken down by Rushi.
I don't like that. Why does mine have boxing glove with sniper?
The dominance on the defense as they win the commanding.
I get guns having like Odin and also boxing glove, but he has like boxing gloves. So sniper, he should just have machine pistol.
Going to their way. Q9 has went towards the A bomb side 2 in a row already. Stick to the default for the first 20 seconds perhaps, and then try to lean towards a bomb site. Now, can we see a different approach here, or is it still going to be leaning towards the pickoffs? Moz doing exactly what he did on the first
What's good I'm doing?
pushing up extensively here on this mid map.
XROCK is not playing aggressive, I think. Yeah, that's why they're playing slow. You gotta think. Q9 has a Q9 and XROCK played against each other so much, so they know how they play. So Q9 is expecting XROCK to do a certain play, but they're not doing it. That's why they're playing the slow, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe just Q9 just does this commonly and wait for the XROCK to do something. This is normal. It's just these two teams played against each other so many times, so they expect certain plays to happen, and also that's why.
It's all about securing the trailer now, which you want them inside.
Oh, they just wait. They don't even go for the bomb plant at all. They just try to go for a retake, and that is a big mistake there. Q9 anticipating it.
No, I was rock the blows, yeah, but I don't know. Snipers, you should have a secondary because you get hit markers.
So far here on firing range.
But also, like, blocks and goes are kind of broken, so
well, that's
I
actually
don't
for you.
know.
They're taking risks just by playing off angle and off pace. You're seeing a pretty respectable 1-2-2 split for Q9 as they're on the attack. Wallbangs is everywhere for Rushi. Getting some info is enough for you to know that there might be some guys holding that wood house, but not exactly the information that he's got is he barely gets nothing there.
XROCK sticking with a 2-1-2. Q9 still leaning towards to go for that A bomb side, just leaving Ooling to watch the possible flank there. But now they're slowly but surely funneling in here on towards A long. Sun's looking for some sense of information, but can't really spot anyone. And in the process, Ooling takes down Rusi on that mid map. The rest of the players off the side of Q9 will be surging here on this A bomb.
Prediction? I don't have no prediction. Let's just watch together and see who wins, man.
They're gonna back away. There's no support. They're backing on to that sniper to make the plays for them. And XROCK's not going to be expecting this, but they do win the mid-map presence as they take down D-Chen. Now they're on to play that retake. They need someone to flank the wood house, and so it's on to him to make the plays work, but no, get the shot down.
Number 2 is huge.
He's gonna make a long flank right here. It's not going to be expected. Curly, the prince, has to hold on.
I'm surprised he doesn't play the wall right there.
And there we have it, Emperor plus the prince.
Or he didn't prone correctly. He should have put more. Right.
Q9 is just able to find the perfect time to get the pinch to happen as well. It's going to be XROCK here, slow down in regards to the pace, and it's going to be Q9 barging in here on the trailer side. 2-1 once again, just
won't get naded.
on to this part of the map.
If dude nades wasted.
They want to divert things towards the B bomb side. The bomb is headed straight there, and they're just leaving player 5 to put a lot of pressure on trailer. Looking like XROCK is pretty confused on the play here for Q9.
They were waiting for that bomb plant to happen, but little did they know that the bomb plant is at the B side. Insane strat right there. And
if I got a kill though, nice.
Really messes up the minds of XROCK. Trades come out strong for Q9 as they have one man advantage.
Ooling. They go for the flank, but Ma gets the read. And now they cancel out. But looking like they want to allocate another
flank?
to wrap around.
Interesting. They won't expect this. Yeah, they definitely won't expect this. Yeah, another flank. They won't expect that. Oh, but yeah, they have bomb.
The bomb is not planted for him. Great anticipation for No and XROCK. They take
The other teammates just have to stay alive. That third flank coming in, they wouldn't expect that. But the other two just have to like stay alive or something, but they failed.
Into that mid map, going towards that B side, enter Cubby. Then once you spot down Mount, it's basically a great win for you. D-Chan had the long
I have 3 flanks that round.
as fast as possible.
None.
So that's going to be a win for XROCK, and Sunuo takes down Son on the opening pick.
3 flanks that round with the same route, not same route, but going the same way, like the middle.
That leaves Q9 with 3 players.
Middle sandbag.
For the first 20 seconds.
XROCK's mad. take this one away. 2-1 still gonna be committing towards trailer. Hopefully this time around he can put more impact. Shot's gonna
He shot a trophy. Huge trophy, man.
Should be granted here for XROCK.
Mine doesn't miss. I think mine's a good sniper from what I heard.
Like Mob can just find timing up against
Oh.
Cully as well, but he misses shot. That is
Yeah,
something that
Jinx.
don't wanna happen in
You
this level of
jinxed it.
competition.
You jinxed it, man.
Information's granted. Uling gets to go out towards Shuan. Rusi finds a shot down as well towards Uling. Trades after trades we go, but doubling it down is going to be your boy Rusi. Curly all alone, 1v4. Rusi finds the tree spree. It's going to be XROCK here back to the double round lead.
First spots, that's the name of the game. Ma and Sinuo have been absolute with it right now, combining for 14 eliminations. So compare that sniper kills to Son and Uling, who's got 6. It's more than doubled, man. Gotta do something with that first blood if you're a Son. You only have 1 kill. Being one of the top performing snipers in the world, you need to find something. But it's not enough. Sinuo again with the first blood, taking down Uling. Here comes the nade.
Like XROCK's or the Q9 is giving XROCK picks.
Question mark? Yep, it does.
Spots that you shouldn't like run to or whatever.
Holding down still.
That you can easily see my snipers.
100% of XROCK. Shots up shot. Connecting.
See that right there? That was just luck.
The wall.
Like
It's the flick onto
that's not
Curly.
giving them. That's not giving XROCK a pick. That's just XROCK
Catching up to that play.
getting lucky. And yes, that was nice well-being, obviously.
It's just bound to be another round here for the set of
But
XROCK.
that,
Q9's caught up.
you know what I
now.
mean.
Wherever they go, they still have to deal with any altercations. It's just all gonna come down now.
like how Olin got sniped, they're just giving him the pick.
Oh my, Sunuo
basically.
just prediction on 100% level. In fact, it might be even better if he does get the kill.
XROCK snipers are big right now. They're getting the picks. That's what's needed. And they're not missing. XROCK should win this. The snipers are just straight up taking over. How SND should be. SNDs are really like sniper heavily. If your snipers ain't doing their job, then GG. Not their job, but you know what I mean.
For him to pick up the bomb in the open. Ma has had that information. He knows the A side is where the bomb will go. And here it is. He pops so wide open and he gets taken down.
This is a my and Sun
The Sunuo and
Sunno or Sunno
has combined for
Bell?
19 kills.
Anticipation here from the side of XROCK in regards to the sniper.
Like even though if Kunin does good, the gun players do good, it doesn't matter because the snipers are gonna just shut you down.
Now they want to go for this push here on this trailer side, but Chuan is not gonna be there. Good readjustment. Gonna be playing on the right side of the end.
Like their sniper player only has 1 kill, and he can't out snipe them right now.
Uling gonna go on a double spree instead of the side, and it's 3v3 here. XROCK, are they gonna go for the push or are they gonna wait for the bomb plant? Q9 goes for an aggressive take.
Yo, every time somebody in my chat says he doesn't miss, he misses. Yo, you guys need to stop. God, the K guy saying he didn't or doesn't miss, then he miss. You got Atomic saying he doesn't miss and then he miss. Like, guys, stop saying that, you know? Every time you guys say that, he misses. You guys are jinxing it. My chat is a bunch of jinxers. That word sounds funny.
Other player wake up first. That might just be the difference maker here, especially for Q9, who's got Sun on that sniper. Had been outdone by Sinuo and Ma on the first half. On the defense, he's going to be postured here on the B side. Not exactly a friendly spot to be.
Yeah, the prime Neon was, or like Neon against Vitaly. That watching Neon snipe Vitaly, it was like prime Neon.
Gonna be 5v5. XROCK shockingly just playing this one pretty slow. I think they're waiting for some sense of aggression, but it's just not happening at all. But the bomb is gonna be leaning towards the B bomb side.
Is that nigga gonna? No, oh never mind. I went to the map.
Minute and 4 seconds left on the clock.
I felt like it was gonna go to the corner.
Move soon enough, but if it ever was an elaboration, the right answer would be the B bomb. It's only gonna be Sun. Uling though on this mid map spots Rusi out. No trades whatsoever. The bomb's gonna get dropped as well. Uling gets that information, and that's gonna be pretty precious.
46 seconds left here for you to make a move. You're still sticking for finding another pick because you're currently at a numbers disadvantage. Sinuo still barely getting anything. Does he spot Mauchi there? can take a lucky shot. Maybe would have connect, but now you have picked up that bomb. You have somewhere to go, and that's going to be on the A side. No finds the opening, pick on that mid map, trying to steer some chaos. Maybe caught off the guy.
Don't go through the doors, please do not.
Now gets a kill up in Curly. D-Chan
Nice.
with the R9 goes for the double. And now XROCK is down to the last 2 players. 10 seconds is left to make a rotation. Ma cannot clutch it. Mount Chi can't get that kill to give Q9 that 1 round difference.
Unions is not doing bad with their sniper diamond doing
5 to 4.
anything.
I mean, you know, when you have like the biggest impactor here for instead of XROCK, it is gonna be Ma and Sunuo.
Just don't give them the picks. Q9.
Sun really has to step up. I mean, so far the setup that they're
They are on defense now, so that's good.
That sniper all alone for the side of Q9.
He's safe.
A bit of an extension there for D-Chen, but he gets punished. Not something you'd like to see, but aggression starts to kick in as well here from the jungle side. Curly Uling finds Rusi and Chuan out. They fall back. The damage has been done. That's gonna be a good call here for
It just fuck at them. Why?
Situation.
I mean,
So the last 3
destruction.
guys that are remaining for XROCK are the 3 best.
This one wasn't really good.
That's been absolutely phenomenal.
Didn't even block jungle or anything. I don't know.
With 21 kills combined. But for
Come
Q9,
on.
we got something even better. Look at them, they're swarming like
They gonna make it in time? They have to go to the bathroom door.
Most likely
Not bathroom door, but like he has to go behind camo. Yeah, right here. That's what I'm trying to say. Boom, gets picked. There you go. Oh, you missed that? Damn. It's unlucky. I'm saying the snipers are huge right now. The snipers are taking over this S&D. XROCK.
Oh my freaking god. Sunuo, what are you on? Ma gets the shot onto Sun. Snipers locked in here for XROCK.
Snipers are going crazy, man.
Them down all because of the scopes. As you thought that Sun was taking the spotlight, Sunuo said no.
No.
Doesn't matter if you kill XROCK gun players, bro. Those snipers are literally freaking. Yeah.
6-4 on that scoreline.
Snipers are just, yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is the default XROCK that we know. When they face Vitality on this firing range map, the 1-3-1 split.
Snipers are very important when it comes to S&D. That's what I'm saying. Like this right here is like a good example of like, not a good example, but snipers just being huge. I don't freaking know, bro. Snipers are very important. And
here comes the onslaught.
these-
Hear him.
Yeah, Mouchi has heard that shot. He's heard that shot right there. The first shot is not going to push through. Yeah, Patience game is looking strong. Here so far for Q9, Mouchi.
I love this patient. I love it. Oh, dead.
But he gets picked up by
Lucky.
Great counterment. 5v3. It's not even gonna go down to the bot line anymore. Should just go down to the kills. D-Chan spots.
This
Sunuo.
name.
Spawn gets the nade as well. Uling finds the kill on the no-no. He thinks this one's out. Sprays down with an MG42.
But it doesn't miss.
But D-Chan's far away.
Basically.
Picks up the R9. Rusi's gonna go for the bomb plant. It's 1v2. D-Chan, all eyes on you. Spotlight granted. D-Chan, can he make the play? Gonna whip out the Tundra here. He's gonna be checking out. Tires clear. XROCK playing for the.
So the other one, you know that he should be there. A nice try. He didn't hit him directly at all. His cluster wasn't even on him. That's why he did 0 damage basically.
At 2 more rounds to win this matchup.
I feel like you got AES right there. And that's a hipfire shotgun.
But it's all right for Q9.
Like hit, you probably ADS there, or you probably jump inside. Jump there.
You just really have to be very patient here. You have nothing to do but just wait, especially for the way XROCK plays their attack side. That has been their profile. We're gonna wait for 45 seconds and then we hit the attack. So it is essential for Q9 to exactly know where the attack will be coming from. If not, you have the snipers just flushing up in a nice position for XROCK with the bomb plant, and it's pretty much hard to retake unless you got some utilities to back you up.
We have 5v5. XROCK. Default. 3 players.
Nice kill.
Q9 gonna go for the challenge up against 2-1.
That's super fast.
Of this game. Truly the hit factor here, but it doesn't really matter. Ma, Sunuo still gonna be in line. They still look to go for the commitment on the B bombs. Like Q9 bit the rotation, and it's only gonna be Uling here, but that's an understatement. Holding triple bomb.
There was actually no trophies there. He actually got the nade of blow up, but the nade was not on them. I don't think.
Can't go for the open plant, not just yet. They're gonna go for the isolation, and Snow finds one. Getting for the double. No, he can, but Mob from the back shuts him down. No as well, and all of a sudden, by surprise, the odds was against them. It's now a 2v1 situation. D-Chen once again all alone. Can he redeem himself in a 1v2?
This is what we're talking about. If XROCK had the nice position, they're gonna set up their snipers in killing blows positions.
He knows that he got the information from the nade, right? Oh.
D-Chen again trying to spam it down with the MG42.
I'm gonna say that nade, you nade check it, and then yeah, they're rotating. Obviously rotating. He's playing for A long? He's playing off for A long? I mean, he could have got trailer too. I didn't expect him to play on A long.
What was Ma doing?
And Mog was literally at CT. I don't like any of that. He's playing at A long, where his teammate does not have eyes on A long. I'd rather die A long. I'd rather die trailer. And plus, Mike could go straight to barrel and look at trailer. Make sure he doesn't go trailer, and guarantee you that he goes long. I didn't like any of that.
He wants to get some more. He goes for the chain. The communication's not there. Unfortunately, the triple gets denied. But that's gonna be good.
That's very interesting.
You'd want to have the numbers advantage for your side.
Yeah, 3v4 situation with Q9.
Sure, rest up in S&D.
Sure, they played patient. That's how you want to
play. What are the S&D maps?
Loves to be a menace around the positions here. Nice shot for Mauchi.
I don't know what the S&D maps are. In my head.
Exactly position in a killing area, a killing spot, but that's going to be Curly. And in the elimination, they gotta pick up that bomb. It's a 1v3 with Chuanem. Last guy.
What play does this guy, their gun, what guns does, gun rolls does this guy have? I don't like the fact that he's using MG. I don't know. Where's zero IQ?
And I like this angle right there. You can make a long wraparound, get the scout.
I don't know, man. Screenshot that.
You might just be able to stop these players.
No, it just didn't make sense to me. The communication was off right there. It had to be. Just no way. Nice one. Don't give him ones. Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, you gave him one. Isn't toughness much better than gunho for rifles? BP50, you could use the gunho.
So close, but yet so far. Chuan's still pretty cold inside of this game. Still only on 4 kills, but same replica here for the side of Sun.
As a pro, are you at best with every gun, or is it either sniper or SMG? You want to be the best with the gun rolls that you have. For example, some players have AR SMG, some players have sniper SMG. It's just the gun rolls that you have. You want to be the best at. Some pros could probably be best at all the guns, but yeah, you want to be best with what the gun rolls you have. What if somebody turns and see the screen behind? They're obviously not looking while playing. And that's why, bro, there's refs. And there's refs, and if somebody, so for example, if somebody dies in game, and they're spectating, and they turn around, and what is it? If they turn around and say something on the mic that they don't know the information, they know it because they look behind. Admins can hear you. Admins can hear every single word that these guys are saying on the headset. Admins can hear that. And plus, there's a ref right behind them, watching them. So if they do turn around, they're looking at him. Or the refs are looking at the person turning around. You can't do that. Like, if you do that, you get punishment. No, nobody does it.
All the way to the barrels.
Nobody does it. Nobody has ever tried to do it. I don't think so. So
Fake A, but that's not going to be beaten by Q9. They're going to stick the B side defense.
yeah, I'm gonna hear every single word.
Uling has the barrels in control. Here's the hideout. Rushi. Oh, they're going to get slammed. No. With the backup.
Wow.
Sidwell with the shutdown. Mauchi. Only player left defending the B side. Good for one. Cannot get any more than that. It's all down to Sun in a 1v situation. Swings in a miss.
What's up, Danny?
With the takedown, and it is extra.
If you have a sniper that doesn't miss, you are going to win about 60 to 70% of the matches. S&D. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no, I read that wrong.
I mean, there was a certain time where C9 was slowing down the game.
Go.
Was kind of leaving XROCK.
Hey, fix that.
It's gonna be a better approach here, but fortunately on the attacker
Do you think it should ban BP from the first scene? BP is too broken. Oh my god. I think it should. But too broken.
Especially the overextension on the D bomb side really bit them down, Cali.
Yeah, I mean, they doubled down on it. They knew that there was a fake A, then XROCK's gonna go towards B. But they were just kind of too late on it. They could have done that earlier where there was no guy actually looking into that A side, looking into that B side. But yeah, they jumped the Emperor as well as the Prince. And yeah, the bandits, they wanted to search and destroy round. And that's what you expect when it comes to playing firing range. XROCK is a master in terms of being the patience guy right here. You can see it on the attack side. They are waiting at least 30 to 45 seconds before trying to decide where do they want to take that hit. And what's more impressive,
Who you can be next year? It depends on the teams.
Sino and Ma were always getting those first slots that
Depends on the teams. That's a sniper matchup, yeah.
And not extend someone. And you can see that when they were switching sides. Q9 on the defense, they were not overextending because they kept on getting first blooded, so they could not lose any more lives, because if they do, it's basically a 5v3. So less lanes to cover and more disadvantage for them to take this win.
Oh yeah, truly, man. I mean, it was a pretty good run there for the set of XROCK overall, and you gotta hands down, like, give it up now for the set of Mons to Nuo. They were able to take the multiple impacts per round. I mean, you take a look at Sinuo, was able to get those pickoffs, especially on the defender's side, and it played such a tall order there for the set of Q9. Whether is it going to be?
I think make rank more competitive this with scrimmels. Hey, I've been saying that for freaking years, bro. Actually, it should have been like that for years, but I think right now is the right time. I think right now is the right time to add scrimmels to rank. Like we should have gone in 2023 or this year, or even next year. Well, like, you know, 2020 or 2022, yeah, it's so early in the game. But right now we're like in the late of the game where we should have rank roles now. You know, I think right now is the right time, or like next year, whatever. It's the right time to add rank roles. What was your opinion? What was your opinion? Bag most popular line? Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. How many fingers do you play with? I play with 4 fingers. You should have 5 fingers to comp players? Yes. What's the watch this place? Oh, this is the sniper, right? No. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's just words being said. Okay, I thought it was like a moment.
With their comms, that's XROCK for you. Now, Control is going to be the next map that we are going to be having, right? But I feel like, you know, we could have seen a lot more for Q9 Son on this firing range map. It was hard for him to not hit his shots. They were not in stride, and you know, only having 2 kills before the end of the first half is abysmal, Warden.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was the same scenario with Son and Chuan, where he did say Hollywood, they were basically playing a 4v4 because clearly those 2 players for each squad wasn't really helping the out. But fortunately, it was pretty even because, you know, come again, they have per player in their squad that was kind of struggling. But I mean, Son, there was a certain time where he was almost close to redeeming himself, but it just didn't happen. Same was for Chuan, that 1v3. I mean, it was doable, But the problem there was he was able to get the first pick off, but he decided to peek out in the open. And obviously, a double trowel out in the open is not going to go into your favor. If he decided to play ISO and just pick them off one by one, maybe till then he could have redeemed himself. But it doesn't matter. Fortunately, both players here will have their own vengeance run here for control, as we are obviously moving over to game number 3, and that is going to be control.
Now we take a lot of team results. XROCK win it by 3 rounds, 9-6 on our scoreline. With a lot more better performance from them in terms of kills. Usually in a game close like this, you would think that it's going to be at least 0.88 KD higher for Q9, but no, it was completely outmatched. XROCK just was the better team here, but you're going to have to say it, right? You're going to have to state out the obvious on how they won this. It's the snipers always able to pick out Sun. And look at him with 6 kills, 12 deaths, Sunuo, First Blood Reaper on the search and destroy firing range, and not to deliver another MVP performance. Well, it's his first MVP, but the last time he played against Team Vitality, he scored 13 kills, which was promising for him. And in fact, he did it better here this time up against their rivals in CDM and Q9.
Well, that's Sunuo for you, man. Always a promising player. Yes, for sure, he's not gonna be able to get like a lot of those MVPs all throughout like the series here for the knockouts, but something about him, he does his job respectively well, remaining to be pretty consistent, especially on search and destroy. Now, Callie talked about the projections for search and destroy earlier.
Right.
You were completely correct.
Hello, Marcy. I'm following you from Brazil. I'm your fan. Thank you for being a fan at TOS. Eggline was the best. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's really, like, to me, that's dumb, but whatever. You know, create a villain story, go crazy. Just don't involve me. I wasn't really involved. I didn't, you know, I was there, but, like, I didn't say it, obviously. But, you know, that's all on him, you know?
Q9 does not want to play around, knowing that
Was eliminated? Yes. XROCK offer you a contract and a place to stay. You taking it? I think everyone's taking it. How do you learn to be at the level you are? I played COD game battles and wagers and all stuff. So I have like console experience.
A little bit better, confirming that when they were playing up against XROCK. So it's just gonna be a matter of, you know, what the coaches will pick now as we enter this control map.
Yeah, I feel like if it's going to be C-side, the viability of the sniper just get mitigated, and I feel like we're just going to get forced into those subs and those ARs. Probably the R9, of course. I think the R9 can absolutely get used in C-side, especially when we're talking about, obviously, Q9 and XROCK, which are pretty R9 dominant. If it's not going to be the R9, keep it a KRM, we don't exactly know. Let's just come and find out soon enough. But if we're going to make a call here how far a game can go. I mean, we did see Search and Destroy. We did see Hardpoint as well. It went back and forth.
I didn't get that, bro.
We're really expecting that this is anyone's ball again, Callie. We can't really throw in any directions anymore. It's just truly who's having a better day, who can keep themselves composed. Like, for example, XROCK earlier, we saw Sunuo, you saw his expression. Same goes for Seto No. They were pretty eared, they were pretty frustrated that there wasn't really as much trades as they wanted to happen. Well, Q9, I mean, they're pretty composed. You got to see that on the camera. For Search and Destroy, it's pretty much all right.
Yeah. I mean, hype though, yeah, that's what I said. So people are gonna hate Beg for that line. At the same time, it creates a villain story, which we do not have villains in the pro scene. We don't really have like that guy is toxic, that guy is a villain, and we need heroes to stop that, you know? You know what I'm saying? We need a villain, and he is the villain of the scene. And nobody's doing it like him when it comes to that villain part. Because nobody wants to, though. I guess somebody wants to. I don't know. To be sponsored by a couple of how many views or subs this concert must have, I have no idea. That's up to, like, you know. So, yeah, that's up to, like, the Activision also. The people that sponsors. Honestly, for Son, they know. I don't know. What time between matches is wait time between matches is too long. Sometimes it's technical issues and all stuff. It's normal.
So you really have to elevate yourself right here.
It usually takes a while. But some people, you know, it's a break, all that stuff. I think after every 2 matches in every series, it's always like a break time. I think. You gotta think, this is a BO7 also, so a lot of maps can be played, it could go to the series score could go to 3-3, and somebody has to win one more match, which is 6 matches, whatever. Like that kind of gets tiring, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Admins care about that, Players getting tired and all stuff, so they have break times, or stuff like that. Admins care.
And anticipating who's going to be taking the L for the series, and if it's going to be XROCK or Q9, regardless, it's taking the L. They got to go up against Elevate down there.
Yeah. And it's all about the swing game here now. You take this, you go up by one round,
going to the series score 3-3, and somebody has to win one more matches. That's 7 matches played in the whole series. Just long.
If you're Q9, you had a great start. You won your hard point, and now it's all.
Assuming we're Shasha being so about it. No comment, dude. I would join Wilson and take revenge with my R9. I think XROCK needs super aggressive SMG shotgun players. I guess. I don't know. They do good. They do good how the way they are.
On the flip side for XROCK, it has been no. It had been lighting things up. He scored 48 kills on the first map, had a 1.63 KD. So it's going to be that guy that you have to watch out for that can suddenly turn things around all on his own as we enter map number 3.
Yeah, I truly feel like on paper this should be a game here for the set of XROCK. As we all know as well, Arsenal, especially as we transition to the B control point, it might just get heavily congested by those snipers. But for the time being, it's not going to be the snipers in line. It's going to be the ARs and the subs here, possibly an R9. We don't exactly know, but it's going to be close fire gunfights. Will be included here onto the mixer onto the A control point, and Q9 to win the majority of it.
Yeah, great shots followed up by D-Chan. I mean, now you've got full control of the A side. While you bring XROCK all the way back to the left side, you got someone not really playing the alter.
Does it have to be sponsored by Cumble? I'm not sure. I've never been sponsored by Cumble.
Just punishing XROCK for just playing around.
I played in one of their events. I think that's it. But I have an agency that got me the invite type thing. I don't know what it takes to be sponsor. I'm not sure. I'm not somebody who ever's been sponsored by Cumble, but hopefully one day. Who knows? That's the goal of that's the goal of my wanting to be a streamer, content creator, is do those type of things, be sponsored by the game, do a stream with their game or ad stream or something like that, that's the goal.
And same thing could be said for Uling, who's got that
that'd be cool,
stature onto enemy spawns. But XROCK is doing the same thing, holding down cafeterias. And yeah, no, just a lot better with it now. 3 eliminations, and Q9 is back at spawns. They have stabilized, and now has got the live lead as we enter the B side hit for Q9.
And we're seeing a bit more struggle now here for Q9 as the lives is all equalized. For the time being, no operator still available, not just yet. Still gonna be pretty equalized. And XROCK is just not going to be letting go this map control that they're able to put up, but they gotta work.
Q9 versus XROCK is Sharmishal versus Sexter stuff. Be that day. China versus China is always very interesting because to me, all China's are all the China teams are really the best team. Like, I don't feel like there is a best China team. I think they're all the best team. Like XROCK, Q9, Wolves are always like them. To me is literally number one. Like, all of them are the best, and it's very interesting to always see the matches of like Q9 versus Wolves, Wolves versus Q9, XROCK versus Q9, and then XROCK versus whatever. Like, all the teams playing against each other. Like, those 3 teams it's always a good series watching any of those teams play. Like, I don't see no best team in China. I think the top 3 is the best team. Like, it's always a battle. XROCK, Q9, Wolves. I don't think there is a best team in China. I think all of them are the best team. Like, all 3 of them are. Why China has the best teams? Because China is really China mobile esports is really big, really huge, and they care and they're so passionate, and like they improve so much. all stuff. They really care about it. To them, it's like it's their life. It's their job. It's their business. They what is this? Sleep, wake up, VOD, all that type of stuff. Scrim, coaches and all stuff. They treat it like a job. Real job. Which it is, you know? The way how they live, yeah, it's a job, you know? You want to be at your best. You want to be the best. Reason why promotional sponsor Marchi. Beanie family, I guess. Like the reason why China wasn't, the reason why West did good against China the past years, like in 2022 or 2022 is because the scene was in early development. Okay, the scene was in early development. 2023, I think we're at the middle of the scene where every team is gonna be good. Like there's not gonna be a bad team. Like East side or East, like they catch up. But like in the 2022, 21, it was still in early development. Oh man, like things were growing, things were, you know, just being developed. But now things have been fully developed, not fully, but like we are more developed. So East side is doing good, like crazy good. Yeah. Like Greena, China, they take this game like business, you know? They take this game like a job. Now the only region that takes like a job in the West side is literally Latin America. NA, EU, we don't have the things that, you know, these guys have. Some of these guys have team houses, coaches, good coach. I mean, not coaches. Scratch that. NA, you don't have the things like, you know, these guys do. Team houses, all that type of stuff. I believe Greena has team houses, I believe. And it's actually like, it helps. Team house, all stuff, helps the chemistry and all that stuff. And they obviously deserve it. And Greena has tournaments, a lot of tournaments, so team houses is good for them. Also trying to but those bottoming, watching this and analyzing it and getting information from it. That's what bottom is. I don't know what the VOD word exactly means, like definition or whatever. Like what does it actually means? To be a coach for a team? I don't know. I don't know. CG was super good? Yeah. SVG are good, but obviously you can't say like they're like a, you know, they're like you can't. They are good. SVG is good, but you can't say they're the best team. Like you could say XROCK, Q9 Wolves, they are the best team. SVG is a good team, but they're not the best, like, you know, XROCK, Q9 Wolves. SVG is really good though.
Next up in line, it is going to be a 4-1 split here for the set of XROCK. They're going to be going for the A hit, but little did they know it's that Q9. They're going to go for a 4-man push here on this B control point. If they don't react quick enough, this might just be a fast capture. A very big brain moment for Q9. And
also, NA like looks at NA. I don't know about other regions, but NA looks at mobile as like a joke, obviously. That's mobile, like, NA looks at mobile like a joke, but like China and all of them and stuff, they don't look at mobile like a joke. They look at it like a job, like serious. They have passion. They're serious about it, you know.
Not a friendly site to be in if you're back at spawns. Luckily, it doesn't have an annihilator around, but you can see the action is about to unfold for Sun. He's about to have a bad day. For the next few moments here, he needs to make sure that he wins the gunfight and predict where Ma is at, but he needs to find a backup just to help him. And still, we have Nono around the map, and he is jumping, flying, sliding through. Getting that 2 elimination, he's got an equalizer. If he wants to be greedy with it, he will be successful in stopping Q9. But you're having too much resources on it. So if number 3 in yellow and D-Chen does get the cut down on the player playing vets, they might be able to punish you for playing the spawn trap too much. No one to fight spree, Son, and Oling falls. No, denies, but his teammate needs to play the point.
Why did he rage off of that?
Whipped out the equalizer to put
He didn't rage, but like he got like upset that he died. Like, damn.
D-Chen's gonna be pushed off. He does have the war machine. If the
I mean, he was having fun, so I guess.
He finds a double on the feed. Sane goes for a set of no off the Predator. 10 versus 10. Second segment captured. Q9 inside of the hill. And it's just D-Chen here with his war machine. Gonna be able to go on a spree once again. Tags one player here. Absolute.
Yeah, they lost that round.
Down. Capture ensues. XROCK nowhere to be found. And it's gonna be Q9 winning by the objective. Lost that round, but it's not over.
That is amazing plays for Q9. I mean, you saw it. They were getting bullied by Ma and Sinuo on their spawns. There were 2 players in there, but what happens is that for XROCK, the players were just kind of holding back the BNA. They just could not win their gunfights. And they got punished there for D-Chen by D-Chen, who had his operator finding good value. Now he's got an EMP system. Is able to build up as they're back at the defense. That might mean trouble for XROCK, as that partnered up with a war machine or a spiral might just break the point all single-handedly. But looking into it, XROCK with a decisive push on A and the B side is a double capture that they're going to be pulling off.
Really good map control now here for a set of Ma. He does have this Annihilator out. He can cut off one more player here inside of the objective. Curly goes for the challenge. Gets denied. Ma still holding this bridge side down. There's going to be one player below him. He gets concussed. Unfortunate for him. Only avails 2. But it's going to be buying enough.
Watch out, so dumb, yeah. Well, that's just how it is for this maps. Control maps this year. Just gotta deal with it, bro. Just gotta deal with it.
On him, just playing the objective, just like to see it. It's just giving XROCK so much opportunity to stop that clock and work their way around. The cavalry arrives. XROCK now is
just gotta deal with it.
Is there any operator available for them to
Nice shots.
the players holding it? It seems like they don't have
Get another one.
Gets the triple, clears out the laboratories, and XROCK are back at spawns. And this is a spawn trap that might just be the menace here with Son holding down the secret. Mouchy on the robotic side. Number 2 and Uling gonna have the mid-map presence.
The thing about XROCK losing, if they do lose this complete series, is XROCK is gonna come back and they're gonna come back stronger. I feel like if they were to lose the series, they were. That's the thing about XROCK losing this. If they do lose it, obviously, they're gonna want to come back and they want to come back stronger.
They're so far behind in Q9. Gun win with another time expiration. They are cooking. XROCK defense.
I feel like, I have a feel, you know?
As they go straight towards this round, both teams.
Because obviously we know XROCK is a really good team.
D-Chen and Mouchy for set of Q9. It's gonna be XROCK once again back here on the defense. Offense we go here for set of Q9. It's going to be a heavy A push here from the side of Q9. It's just going to be a 4-1 split. Simultaneously, one going towards Bravo. D-Chen's out here with a war machine. He finds some more. He gets the first blood. He gets a triple kill.
Oh, he doesn't just check that rib.
Doesn't check the corner. No gets 1. Looking to get the double. Unfortunately, he's going to go for a chase down. He wants to go for the punch.
He got the kill.
He gets denied off Uling.
Hey, you got the kill. That seems like his goal was just to kill Nona. Nona could have easily killed him earlier if he just reloaded, but no, he wanted to do different. He wanted that melee so bad, and he got the melee.
Gonna have to hit the emergency button right there to get him out of the way. Mouchy gonna bring out the equalizer, stunned, but not killed. Q9 trying to make the push on the B side, successful with Mouchy extending out with the equalizer, so a little bit of a spawn trap moment for him. Waiting for this moment for these players to drop down and get punished. 27 kills for Mouchy here. He has looked pretty good after underperforming at a search and destroy, but their team gonna get flushed out as XROCK finds all 4 members to go down. They're playing reset with number 3 and D-Chen playing the A side.
1917 progression on that B control point, slowly getting cleaned up. Q9 just heading straight, barging in on at a control point. They got everything locked.
I'm surprised he went through that. I mean, he did obviously like run through it, but like usually you open that and then back up and check it. Something like that. Why did he?
Okay, great shots to open up the B side here.
Interesting.
With the operator finds one. No, still holding down the B side strong, but still not good enough. As the annihilator from the Emperor is just super accurate. Finally gets dealt with there by Ma, but look at the offense. Just able to make some attack work on the B side, but Ma finds 3. Now the operator showtime. Mauchi is able to win the gunfight. It's a full-on brawl on the B side with Mauchi making the plays. Dancing, splurging through, he falls down. But D-Chen and No are gonna go right at it to enemy's throat, and they are gonna be able to control the fight. Not unless Sun shows up, the Sun God. Going to be able to push off with that Spyro in his hands. An opportunity for Q9 to make the round win favor their side and go up 2-1. It's upon their hands.
Push up, get the kill.
They're going to take him out, and Q9 takes map number 3.
Respawn, really the forte here for set of Q9. Came on pretty dominantly. Ooling's hyped up, just getting his teammates locked in, and that was just a beauty to see. I mean, on paper, if you take a look at the overall standing, it seems to be pretty dominated by the set of Q9, but XROCK gave them a hard fight, but that last and final adjustment per round that they were able to take the win just came in pretty crucial.
Wait.
Again, it was exactly the same way in how it. But XROCK gave them a hard fight, but that last and final adjustment per round that they were able
Thumbsticks on index. I don't like that.
to win for the game. And guess what? So
I don't like it. Unless unless he moves the screen with his index.
XROCK was definitely
Well, like, you're just tapping a button.
Really balance it out. If you're playing for a spawn trap every time, you're just
You're just tapping a button. Index. Unless he's moving the screen with his index finger, okay, then use a thumb sleeve. But he
two-time expiration on the 2 defenses that they were able to play, and it starts with D-Chen. Absolutely.
I want to see his HUD.
Round number 2 or 3, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
want to see his HUD badly.
The players of XROCK.
Can you even find it on? Let me see. I want to find his HUD real quick. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. So let me just do this real quick. Let me see if I can find his HUD.
Make sure that the team is supplied
HUD.
with that
I'll
capture
open.
that stops the clock for them to regain. And when he dropped the War Machine, they basically was able to build up to an EMP system, which they did utilize in the following round to go up with such great numbers. And obviously, it's not just
No, wait,
the
what?
for this squad. A guy that underperformed that search
Look.
and destroy, which was the Chancellor Mauchi. He showed up here, making things easy.
If I'm not wrong,
To his old form in that group stage. You love to see
this is a player
the bounce back
with the index finger with a cloth or a thumb sleeve on his index finger, and this is his HUD. Why do you need why do you need a thumb sleeve for your index finger for these two? I don't get that. You're not doing anything. You're not like moving your screen. You move your screen with your thumb. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. I don't know. I don't like that. But I guess. Either way, it still feels. I guess it feels good. The thumb sleeve.
I mean, you can totally feel the frustration there for a set of XROCK, but let's take a listen in as well here for Q9.
不行，我们那波太默契了，没关系，兄弟们，没关系。有大吗？有大吗？两炮。我们一会儿还是听我说，我们一会儿进攻方还是要把加电费清掉。
Yes. Hold on, tell him.
处理不好，他们就归我们东西了。OK， 对，听我说，有大招吗？两炮。
I like this.
看那场，然后等会儿我们做三线，然后140。
Hold on, give him that talk.
OK， 我跟你们。
That. What is it? Leader talk.
knew that they are gonna be chalk in that first round, and what happened? They won the next 4 rounds, Warden.
You got me off guard with that line, Callie.
What? It was the Emperor talking like he was the Emperor himself. Well, he earned that nickname. He earned it. One of the most passionate guys that you have around the game itself, right? Obviously had a lot of moments in TDM, but obviously also an international champion. He has proven his worth, but what he is missing is this Invitationals Championship as well as the World Champ. So he literally wants to give his team the biggest opportunity to step up and get the bag, and also the pride of being the #1 team in this tournament, and also in the World Champs the following week that we're going to be having. But now that that's sorted through, it does seem like we're going to be seeing another Hardpoint be play here, and it does kind of look like, after watching that first map, it is going to be an advantage for Q9 because the only maps that will be remaining has Apocalypse on it. And if we do see the likes of XROCK playing Apocalypse, that means it is your boys from the side of Q9 that will be able to pick the side. And if they start on the good side, which is on P2, they might just be able to storm the
Our
front
spawn
and make sure that
spawn
they
trap
get
is
the
dumb
rest of the
because
way.
no, it's just the
Game
maps.
over, we're gonna talk
The
about
maps,
that later
the
on.
maps,
But
the
this is
control
something
maps
that very
with
key
the spawns right now are so dumb.
I mean,
The spawns shouldn't be how they
able to control the
spawns shouldn't be how they are right now. If they fix it, the spawns shouldn't be like that.
Offensive side, and for the vast majority,
Should be more better.
it kind of worked out, but as soon as we move over,
Like these are not normal spawns for control. They're not. It's literally the map. 2.06 KD from Nono. Even that they lost 4-1.
And Q9 really had to get the break.
That's interesting. They lost 4-1 and Nono had a 2.06.
The rec statistics in line here for control Arsenal.
That's interesting.
Talk about Uling here dropping some 24 kills, but Mouchy and Deechin 29 for both, and it truly played a big factor in how they were able to control the situation. Mouchy was on a shaky state earlier, but fortunately here on control Arsenal, he was able to make it up. But Deechin will take the true spotlight here as he's going to be the MVP.
Is that what we said earlier? He was the one doing most of the objective on the mid rounds that we were playing. Round 2, round 3, round 4. He was lighting things up with the weapon of choice, and also the 1v1 gunfights he was winning was so impactful because it stops the time when they're doing the attack side.
Like the old maps, the old control maps, I believe, had better spawns. And bro, what is it? No, wait, no, wrong thing. No, control rate is still in the game. Never mind. I was gonna say because maybe it was a different map. I'm not sure, but I believe there was a map. There's a control map that they literally fixed the spawns for it, and they removed it from the map pool. I believe. I think. I'm not too sure. But like all maps have better spawns. I think, if I remember. I don't know. My memory is bad. Okay. Don't judge.
Right now, going at it at the upper bracket finals of CDSI 2024. The winner of this tournament and the winner of this matchup is gonna have to advance to the grand finals, while the loser gets to book their date with PJ and Yopi on the lower bracket.
I don't know about you, Callie, but I'm kind of smelling some 2016 Cleveland Golden State era here. I mean, I feel like we're gonna reach a game number 7, man. Especially if ever XROCK can take this game away from the side of Q9. I mean, I know for a fact they're pretty eager to get this hardpoint run. I mean, after all, it's going to be the map of choice here from the side of XROCK, so best believe that they have what it takes to actually offer a good fight against Q9. You can see No, he's just, playing with his teammates here, being all playful, and it's going to be a sign of confidence. Probably they can translate into the game itself. Callie, I want to hear your thoughts before anything.
What's good? Who got win this series? I don't know. I'm watching it. We will see.
And just be able to take down Q9, but that is also massive damage up against you because Apocalypse is the best map Q9 have on their back in terms of playing Hardpoint. The map that helped them won Mobile Masters 2024 up against Seminole, and eventually did the 4-0 up against the one and only Glorious, who was the home team at that time. Let's get this game started. Q9 starting on good side. XROCK has a tall order to do.
What's your score prediction? I don't have a score prediction, bro. I'm just watching it.
Will be spawning on the better side. XROCK here gonna have a pretty heavy split to work bottom side of television alongside just the mid-map overall. But the formation from the set of Q9 is just cohesive enough to get the first few kills and the first few points up inside of this hill. But in the process, XROCK has flipped the spawn. So Q9, what's this session looking like?
All right, looking pretty good. Honestly, they do lose out on the spawns for next, but you're kind of giving them a bit of a spawn trap here. Curly the Prince, fresh off the get-go, gets 5 eliminations.
You guys are more for deep? Why you didn't do the for deep?
30 seconds.
Do you think you...
Continuous with this actually as well. I mean, take a look at this. 5 players from the side of XROCK will be still spawning on the good side of the map. But Q9, they want to play this one just down bad scrap.
I think it's gonna go deep off that thing. That could be right.
Not be able to get a taste off this very hard point. Finally, a breakthrough will come in, but only good for 5 seconds.
Is this Hardpoint match? I don't fucking know. Oh,
Looking like they are funneling here just to get some coverage now in line for the slip of spawns.
Mancho on Chuan, he's the guy to watch out for. He has been heavily underperforming on the last 2 maps. Despite that win at S&D, that abysmal .44 was a young one impression. Now I was not able to expect, but hey, Q9 now able to break the temple side. Chuan M needs to win this. Oh, put him on the burner. 2 kills for Chuan M. The reset back Q9. A tall order for him as the 2 seconds there. Rushi going to be able to supply.
No, sir. Someone, go.
But only for Mauchi,
Hey,
the
go.
Chancellor, to get the shots down for them to flip their spawns, and now they're the ones running loose inside the hill. Playing time, but XROCK doing a great job contesting.
Q9 still going to be retaining the spawns away. There's only 10 seconds left, though. If that was XROCK here, just try to settle for new instead, but they still want to play this one down bad scrappy. And they do lose the rotation as well for the next hill, but it really depends as well whether they want to play off temple side or no man's. But looking like Q9, they want to play off no man's instead, and they're going to be able to get the first seed contestant here on this P number 3. And it's going to be led by your one and only Curly here as he whips out an equalizer. He wants to go on an afterburner, grading the players of XROCK. He gets taken down. Snow now going to be hopping in, but he meets Deechin at the end. Q9, as scrappy as it seems, they're still getting more time inside of this hill.
Yeah, XROCK still needs to do a lot better pacing here. You can clearly tell that even if Son only has 5 kills, the weight of the BB50s are
Try next to
the setups here for
Hero.
you then are it's just completely something else. Right now it is going to be XROCK still stuck at the right side of the map. Son with a takedown on the guy at the bunkers, and Mauchi, the Chancellor, good for 2 eliminations. They'll turn this hill into a cash, and man, they're stacking it. Here we go, another punch to the face for Rushi. And now it is just the Mauchi show. 40-point lead that Q9 has built on the first 3 hills.
Mauchi's too good. He had to take himself out for XROCK to stand a chance here as he was trying to flip the spawns, but solidified on the front lines. Nona with an equalizer, holding it down. There's going to be 3 opportunities here just right around. Willing's going to whip out this war machine as well to get the break here from the front side. Equalizer gets denied. The Purifier starts to kick in, but Son going to go on a Robin Hood run, stealing the lives and the points away from the side of Q9. But is it going to be enough? Is the question. 100-point mark reached by Q9. XROCK put the sail, but they quickly bounce back instead of the hill. The flow of rotation is just favoring XROCK here because of the spawn.
Oh man, Curly with another 2 Ps. I mean, how many more can this guy do? He's got 19 kills, the highest on the lobby. Doing wonders for Q9, but for XROCK, you gotta have to step up as a squad. You have the best spawn possible. But here comes the pitch play coming through for number 3 in D-Champ with the SMG in his hands. He's gonna be able to light them up, give them the reset, and now we got Q9 back at the hill to contest this last 5 seconds and not give any extra time for XROCK as we enter the reset P1.
We made a call, Cal, at Apocalypse. Q9, they love to play this very map, and so far it's truly showing here pretty evident. Now, in the process of this P1, Q9 still go for the exact same procedure where they're just going to stack towards this control point, while XROCK, they'll have the better spawn for P2, but gotta keep in mind, they lost almost nearly 40 points off the first rotation for P1, so XROCK, they need to double it down here, can't afford to give up that much points here for Q9.
Yeah, there we have it. XROCK now finally getting at least a bit of a change of pace, looking vitalized now that they're scoring time. But as soon as I say that, girl, double kill. Every time XROCK is inside the hill, Curl has been able to shut them down, calling the fire extinguisher.
123 to 78. Ma here will be able to go on a tree spree. Curly shuts him down. 2-1 hop inside, but only from the top side shuts him down as well. 129 to 79. XROCK Q9 having a fight here on this P1 pretty intensely, and it's gonna be at the end of it. Q9 getting the last and bit of scrap time, but XROCK is pretty much solidified here on the worst next hill.
Now P2 is all about spawn control. That one you let go when it was only Meng Chuan was holding the temple. Q9 is going to be trying to break this into all 3 lanes. XROCK needs to get ready, and they shut them down with the help of the Purify, with the help of the Predator missile, and the War Machine. So Q9 at least held back for a
Don't
little
have to
bit.
read them right.
And Rushi already with the EMP system. Trophy systems are down, but he takes himself out in the long way. But they do take the first 30 seconds.
Despite the fact that the spawns are given here for the set of XROCK, they're last time the press is coming into the hill to rock the coins. Q9 barging in, fooling the Emperor, leading the push here. Snow is going to be inside of the control in the Hardpoint with the Fury.
Air break exam. Interesting.
Curly's turn here to take a spotlight. Sprays down. Can he find two on him? No, he can't. Goes for a double. And XROCK is just doubling it down here on this very hill. They win the bulk of the time.
Yeah, that's how you want to try to improve. It's always about adjustments to not get fully run over by Q9, but the problem here is that your P3 has been abysmal. XROCK needs to do something a lot better in terms of able to getting the stack inside of this map, and you start that with Chuanem holding down Hens, able to take down 2 players, now pushing up. Rushi off the back, and now you get a full attack on all 3 fronts, and you shut down Q9.
145 to 120 here. XROCK once again, they're retaining this one to a P2 to a P3, but they don't really have clear spawn definition here. 2 players from the side of Q9 is going to go for the cut towards the mid map. Sun's turn to make the play, but no meets him with an equalizer. He goes and avails 2 there. Gravity Vortex is out there for the side of Ma. Can this find an impact right here? There should be a full lockdown on the front lines, and Q9 they should have tried to look for a better angle. Ma is going to go for the spray down. He finds a triple. Taking a 5-3 overall from the flank. Curly makes the play. True on MM is there for the trade. Claw is out. XROCK still holding on to the hill despite the fact that the lack of spawn control.
Yeah, so far, loving the plays that you're seeing for XROCK, man. You're finally seeing Chuanem get in there. 23 kills to his name. Even better.
Oh, she has the best English? How? Nothing.
First hard point and hack the Ord. But it all goes down to this. If you're able to stop this P4, you're going to take that lead up against Q9, but you're going to have to deal with their 3 operators available. Rushi has got that War Machine in his hands, but the EMP system now activated. Mauchi with the Gravity Vortex, able to find 2 eliminations in it for the moment to stabilize Q9 inside of the point. They win the fight, and now Curly extending out, sees 1 player, Uling with the takedown, and there we have the War Machine.
War Machine.
XROCK for the lesson of the map, they are getting
Shoot it above. Or you can shoot it on that roof and it would impact it.
And Q9 takes the first 30 seconds.
Not roof, but like that middle of the bridge thing.
They were able to still stall down the bleeding here up against XROCK. We see here with a War Machine trying to clear it up. He goes on a double 3, making a triple spray, and they quickly hop back inside of this hill. And looking at the formation here from the side of Q9, it's just the last people contestant that they can hope for, and they look to get the break. It's a scrappy hill, but every point matters to them, and they take it right back.
Yeah, well, he loves this. Beautiful adjustments for Q9 despite not having the favorable spawns that work through the operators to break the hill there with the Gravity Vortex, as well as that attack with that War Machine from the Emperor. He gets himself 3 eliminations now, the Chancellor. Now going to be able to push up around the map. Q9 has the favorable spawns onto P2. But you got to work it way up, right? Got to have to contest this P1, make it scrappy, not give Q9, or either way, not give XROCK a chance to maybe work their bounce back.
191 to 157. Q9 still going to be on the lead. Now on the march there for the 200-point mark. They got this hardpoint locked down. But the top side going to get contested here by the side of player 3. No, he does go down. Q9 entering the 200-point mark. XROCK put the stale. And the spawns get flipped away. That's something that you don't want to see if you're on the side of XROCK.
And wow, 6 kills. Oh, man. The Chancellor is in it. 37 kills to his name. And now Q9 is only needing 30 more points as we enter P2. XROCK in desperation to get inside the hill. They need to flip the spawns for next.
Seeing that XROCK is truly bleeding in this series now. And all they're gonna hope for is one good break because Q9, they're on striking distance to end this game off. 4 players here pushing towards the mid-map. Player 2, Uling gets the call, he gets the read, and they're burning them down. They cancel out the push, they retain the spawns, and they win the gunfights. Mountry with a gravity vortex should be enough to close down the deal. The nail to the coffin is locked in. It's the dagger, it's the game, it's set and over. Q9 are gonna be able to win this. Truly, last game of contestment is they hope for instead of XROCK. Really shut them down regardless.
So is Q9 gonna win the respawns?
On a double.
Q9 gonna win the respawns and then XROCK's gonna win the S&Ds?
Oh man, to end that game with an equalizer. What does that remind you
That's...
of? That was the game changer for Elevate when they played APOC Hardpoint. Same guy cooked the other team. The equalizer is enough for Q9 to get that 4th map. Response wise, the Emperor giving
Yeah, respawns, Q9 is just taking it, like, dominated. Q9 is just dominating respawns. XROCK is winning the S&Ds. Or they won the S&D. Now, are they gonna win the next S&D? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see if Q9 learned from the last S&D.
Huge. This is something that they just want to end it all off with. But come again, it's going to be tough. Come again, per game comes in differently. We all know XROCK are not going to back down easily, not just yet. We can still see a full stretch here off game number 7, especially if XROCK is trying to win the series off against Q9.
The S&D is still going to be a map that will be picked by the side.
Whoa, what do you mean they're choking? They're not choking.
Express seems to be a good
Just because they're losing, that doesn't mean that they're choking. Doofus.
Right there, so you're stuck on an island, Warden. If you're XROCK, your best chance of winning this
Q9 is literally playing better. Like, how are they choking? Come on.
Oh no!
Come on.
Never mind. APOC Hardpoint was a pick by XROCK. They picked their poison. So now on the next map, it is Q9 that will pick the map. There's a high chance.
What is happening?
Stealing it down, Cali. Game number 7. Just not looking to be possible upbringing here for the set of XROCK. But hey, still, I know for a fact they're pretty much prepared on what kind of projection they gotta put out in the midst of it. But let's take a look at the highlights for now here on Hardpoint Apocalypse.
Back-to-back 50s, yeah.
For the entirety of it, it was just truly Q9 taking the lead away. I mean, there was a moment in time where XROCK was able to turn down the heat, but it wasn't really enough to get the lead dominantly as much as Q9 was doing it. And something about like the way that Q9 was playing this one out, Cali, I mean, you gotta take a look at off that P1. They know for a fact that they have to get a lot of points right from the get-go, and what they did was stack towards that hill, just neglect that rotation towards P2, and guess what? It changed. It went for the chain, Cali. What's up?
Nothing. I was messing around with the chat, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. But I was listening to what you were saying, and I get that, right? Especially for XROCK, and obviously now they're back against the wall. S&D's going to be a map that will be picked here this time. S&D map pick will be done by Q9 here this time. So yeah, it's going to be a bit tougher task here for XROCK.
I mean, Cali, that wasn't what I said though.
Huh?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, bro, I heard you. I was listening.
Your abilities are crazy, man. Multitasking is crazy. You know, it's sometimes if I do lose my words, guys, it's just the fact that sometimes I see Cali in the background dancing while I'm casting. So this guy is one of a kind.
I don't do that. I am not dancing off camera when I'm casting. But one thing though, Q9 is now out 3-1, Warden. So
they're dancing.
What do you think? I'm not dancing.
No, Q9's dancing for sure.
Yeah, they are dancing. They gotta feel good. And they gotta feel good because the team results favored them. 250 to 157. Interesting that the lead on the kills is not all that too much.
not too much, but truly, XROCK played for a lot of those cuts. While Q9, they were able to get a lot of those kills. Majority of it was inside of the hard point, and that is truly a big factor here. I mean, you kind of expect this type of game to go down to like a 250 to 230 Cali, but it was 250 to 157. You can take a look at the scale here for the kills. Department. I mean, Sun came out pretty cold once again, only 27 and 35. But fortunately for you, Curly, and actually Dishan underperforming as well, 24 and 36. But Curly and Mouchy was able to compensate for it. 48 kills for Curly, Mouchy on 40, only on 36. And if you look at the other side as well, XROCK's not going to be too far behind. Once again, we got to see it, but it plays such a big difference, especially when you look at the scale of rating that Curly was able to put up, 1.47. It goes to show that this guy really loves to play around the hill.
It does. And I mean, it kind of, no. Chuan is just kind of underperforming today, man. For sure, we get to see him better in the last few games that he played. But Curly, the Prince, gonna get that MVP with 48 eliminations, 3 MVPs, and 2 of which came from the Apocalypse.
So Luna,
One was
damn, predicted for
and today
I know what he did.
XROCK. And the interesting part about that is that he ended the map with an equalizer gameplay. So it's insane to think that it was identical to how they win it. And we really thought that it's going to be a close game. But if you take a look at the trend that Q9 has been playing with Apocalypse, if you can beat Elevate on APOC with that insane kind of pacing that they play, you're going to beat everybody. And that's the reason why I deliberately said that this was a map that they weaponized on the Mobile Masters 2024 to win in the entire tank. They use it to dominate up against Seminole and up against, you know, everybody that they have played in that tournament itself. So a nice attention to detail them. Map drafts definitely on the hard point, definitely favored the side of Q9. But here is the problem. We're heading into Search and Destroy right up next, where we had Sunuo and Ma, one of the best sniper duo that we have in the world currently at the moment. In fact, could be going down as one of the best sniper duos in the CoD history. Go into a Search and Destroy map. Sun and Uling needs to step things up as we enter that map number 5.
I mean, I truly feel like the pacing would change here for the side of Q9. I mean, they are up by 2 games already for the series, and I mean, if ever they just have to work on like their rushes towards sites, I feel like they could pop through, especially if it's gonna be a map of Express. Express, the B bomb site gets heavily congested over and over again. You're bound to expect a lot of those rushes to happen.
You think Epoch is a good map? Comment? Yeah, I do.
Wolves was trying to,
I think it is.
things up, or might just be Elevate that instead of going for that quick old rush on the D bomb site, they quickly try to play towards
You hit it? I like it.
It's
It's a good comment.
And no, it was Wolves, and clearly didn't work out. So it's all about really getting the spikoffs once again. Sun from side of Q9 should be comfortable in the map of Express, but again, we don't even exactly know if it's going to be Express, but it's just for us to find out soon enough, Cali. But for this time being, a huge shout as well to the people on the western side of the world having the watch party. We got Eric, Bobby, and alongside Marcy as well from Tribe Gaming having a watch party here, just observing the player for XROCK and Q9.
It's definitely a match to watch out for. I mean, this is the CDM 2008 Grand Finals rematch right here. But the difference is that on the Grand Finals of that tournament, there were more Search and Destroys, right? On a best of 7, they play 4 Search and Destroys. That's crazy amount of S&D gameplay, and this is very long game. But on the World Championship format, you just kind of see Q9 step things up a little bit, especially on the respawns. They're kind of playing it more like Elevate kind of playstyle when they're playing up against XROCK. The pacing is there, especially for Curly. Every time there was a player for XROCK playing inside at that point, it was either a 2-piece or a 3 elimination spree coming off from him, and that's why he had so much eliminations. And why
Kelly Rowan, guys, he's an analyst.
I mean,
He is an analyst.
Has to step up quite huge.
Do I know exactly what he does? No.
A bit of like a projection as well that, you know, XROCK, every player is just pretty consistent here. No one really intends to underperform. It's just the fact that 2-1M right now is just not looking good all across the board. You take a look at like the last 4 games that we were able to play, 2-1M is really struggling. I mean, same goes for the side of Sun, but you got to see as well just a little bit step by step. Sun is able to just fill into a role where he just gets utilized more now. But anyways, looking like we are now once again about to transition into the next game mode here, which is going to be game number 5 on Search and Destroy. Callie, I want to see myself some Express.
All right, I mean, same thing. I think that's going to give Q9 a bit more edge to this matchup, knowing that Sun basically has a great performance in history, right? I mean, if you're looking into his performance against Powerhouse last year in CDSI on the playoffs,
We still
on the
do
group
warden.
stage, he dropped 43 kills, might be even higher. So if that sniper can really get activated, and if Mauchi steps up, where he had a .55 in that Search and Destroy firing range, this team might be in good hands. But if you're XROCK, you are the defending champions, about to go down.
Oh wait, that's Dub
Do
Warden,
not play this next map,
right?
and possibly the next 2 maps as well. Right after this.
Isn't it Dub Warden? The Castle Warden?
Start of the line here for the set of Q9.
Am I taken?
It's only 1 game away from them to put XROCK down there on the lower brackets as well. XROCK, I mean, put the sale 3-1. They gotta win.
Isn't that Dub Warden?
games in a
Not
row.
too sure.
It's gonna be tough to call. Of course, we haven't really seen that happen. Forcing a game number 7 up against Q9 in this very state, it's gonna be very tough. But you are.
I don't know Warden's YouTube account.
Make the most out of it. As now looking like we are heading straight to Search and Destroy, and the map is gonna be Kurohana Metropolis.
Wow.
Okay, this changed things up, Kelly.
How much time did you sleep? I don't remember, to be exact.
Do not see in the
I don't know if that's a
see
Warden.
a lot.
Or like the actual Warden, the Castle Warden.
Gets to be played. It's
That's
up to
him?
Brett. Take off.
Because I'm trying to decide to mod him, but I don't know if that's actually him. Because I know Callie has mod in here. He should. I don't know if he has actually been here, but I'm pretty sure he has. I'm just trying to be careful. Not careful, but you know what I'm saying. Wait, how do you know? How do you know it's him?
Well, here we
Who is
go.
that?
Start things off here with
How do you know it's him?
4-1 split coming in, but the nade connects for.
What if he's
Jen.
trolling?
And Uling finds a shot down as
What if this guy just re-uploaded the Warden videos? Let me see. The Warden combo wall. Damn. Oh, he got flash there. What he got? What did he? He probably would have got the last one if he didn't get flash. Not last one, but you know what I mean. Or wait, no. Yeah, last one. Oh man. I kind of like missed it. Stream again? Yeah. This one another? Nice. What's up, Josh? I thought you talked about the 2E? What do you mean?
This time, Sunuo gets the 4 kills. Q9 has a problem.
What do you mean, Luna?
That has to change. That was flat out, just running in the open. Like firing range dummies.
Either way, that's a Twitter clip. I'm gonna probably see that on Twitter, so I don't. Or I could just go back, whatever. But I'm still trying to figure out if this is the Warden, like actually. Channel activity. That's his first ever message. I don't know his freaking thing.
Not so certain what's gonna be the approach looking like. Regardless, you gotta deal with 2 players per bomb site here, Cali.
Still 2 players working there. That's no.
But I gotta do some like Twitter research.
Which is going to be able to make that slide chow later on if it does get spotted. But you do have trophy systems that will be exposed, so you know there are 2 players here. Whether you want to take the picks on. Hello, sir.
Goodbye.
And there we have the trades working for Rusia. 2 eliminations. Make that 3 almost. Close but no cigar there. Curly's going to be able to make the opening pick to get that B side hit.
Can I send in your server? Send what?
R9. Good for 1. Mauchi.
What do you send me?
Chancellor gets the double and the bomb plant.
Chat, I am trying to see if this is the actual word. It's like actually like bottom. And now that's him.
So close. Yet so far, Q9 respond back with their own round. Calm the heck down, Sunuo. It's gonna be a trade after rounds. I mean, we're seeing a lot of aggression to kick in here, Gali. And let's see what's gonna be the play here for set of Q9. Default probably might just be a push towards the bomb trade. Just allocating Uling to go for the challenge here up against Sunuo. Who's gonna win this duel? But gotta keep in mind, 2 players gonna be pushing up as well. Uling, does he find the shot? No, he can't. Rusi finds a double. D-Chan goes down as well. These are the gunfights you'd want to avoid if you're on the side of Q9.
But they're still working their way on the A side here. XROCK just looking into a full strong A side defense. With Rushi just holding it down with an R9. This is a bad spot to be in. If you're Q9, you're kind of exposed in the open, but you're just kind of sealing your position by walking.
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I have Cali mod in here.
Around the A side. 68 seconds.
I'm pretty sure I have Cali as a mod in here. I'm pretty sure he's been here before.
Down decides to take a pick on that angle. Widest shoulder ever seen.
Wait, did I ever apply?
Through for him as we have Q9 wrapping around the B side.
One player is just gonna be there. It's gonna be 2-on once again. Hasn't had the best of days here so far, but he will be the first initial engager here for information. Q9 is gonna be around the bomb site now. A very probable case for Q9 to be able to get this bomb planted, but the question is how fast can they react off the retakes that will be coming through. The surge comes in. Curly does find True-On out. It's gonna be a 3v4. It's not too far apart, but it's gonna be a 2-for-2 split here for the side of XROCK.
Curly's on the deep flank right here. Good for one. Chase two. The Prince.
This is nice going middle, but just be careful the bomb.
This time, through courtyard.
Oh, Ma do that.
And now it is going to be Curly in a 1v1. No, loses it.
Ma costed them.
Q9 takes the lead.
Ma costed them right there. Look at this.
Dom able to equalize the number, and he's wanting one more flank route right here.
He literally costed this. Look at that.
Through courtyard.
And they lost because of that. They lost because of that. I'm probably delayed, but let me see. I don't want to miss anything.
That's crazy, but hey, there's a lot of shenanigans happening here on Search and Destroy. So unpredictable. Move in once again. It's gonna be a 1 for split here for Q9, having a lot of mid coverage here. Well, XROCK, they're gonna go for a 3-2.
That's a rare Ma mistake. Didn't miss anything.
The bomb. He's gonna go for a peek out here on A as well, but
That's a rare Ma mistake.
3 players so from set of Q9 now starting to make a push here, working through mid. And it's just all gonna come down. What's gonna be the call? What's gonna be the decision? Are they gonna push up towards B or A? Gotta move in quick.
Number 4 in Ma, still 0 kills. He has to hit up. Still no information. Q9 is doing a great job just ducking the resources away, but here he goes. The push comes to shove. Ma, bad timing. D-Chen makes the push. No. Gets red on the slide into the DMs. It's just so smooth for D-Chen like butter, but Rushi. Oh, it's a demon. Gets those 2 eliminations. Still 1 more kill to tie it up. Man, John. Oh, son. Head glitch in action. And he fully converts it.
1v2. Sinuo has been in this situation before. This is against Sun and Uling.
In situations like that, why didn't you use the pistol?
For Q9.
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. He has a boxing gloves. I don't like it.
Sun, can he get the connection? No, he can't.
Ma should have a pistol, but he doesn't.
Sinuo too fast for Uling. Now it's a 1v1. Sun has the BP-50 on hand. He's gonna take this long way route, but instead he walks back.
So will Sun expect this? He will.
Sinuo checking every inch of the corner, and he goes for the challenge. He gets the flick. Sinuo with a clutch. 7 kills.
Sinuo. That's what I say. Sinuo.
They find an equalizer once more, all because of Sinuo.
Important stuff right here. Just what you expect from one of the best marksmen that XROCK can offer. Had 17 kills in that firing range S&D, and he's picking right exactly where he left off. But his partner in crime, in Ma, needs to wake himself up in a deep slumber. Currently struggling to get any shots hit, even up close. And one of the certain engagements. But that should do for now. Just gonna wait for Ma to hit up. You just gotta trust your other players that have been phenomenal. Just kind of stopping Q9 and running over. Oh, the sun has risen. And now pushing up with 4 kills. Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, no, they're stopping him. Curly is in a bad spot right here. It only takes 1 slide for Nono to get this finish. Oh,
one tap.
Oh, the Eagle Chow! The Eagle Chow!
Interesting.
No.
Interesting.
What?
On absolutely. Last hit already. Sinuo and Chuan now once again. It's a 2v4. Q9 play this one safely. You can't get complacent. Sunuo is still alive and kicking. You can... Chuan still in the picture as well. On the run to try to redeem himself. They push up here towards the A bomb side. Holding it down with an R9, but he missed the second pump. Sunuo all alone, but gets overwhelmed by Mauchi, and Q9 takes back the lead.
Yo, look at Q9, son. Just being the de facto there to get the first blood, then no, just uncharacteristically not hitting a shot. If he only just took the slide instead of just standing in front of Curly, he could have won that shot right there. But we're still a long way ahead. A very slow search and destroy map that we got in store for you guys, where Q9 has caught that match point. Can also end it here. Look at this triple setup that you have here for XROCK. It's a high-low posture. Right to a courtyard, so there's no access towards mid, which is just kind of giving away the A and the B side here completely.
Still stale. Waiting for the push to come through. But 3 players from the side of Q9 now starting to make a push here on his A bomb site. Sunuo is going to be in it for a show. We've seen the situation before on the first round. Can we see Sunuo get another run for the snipes? Checks out, gonna get the shot to connect to D-Chen. Trade's not gonna fly through. They know for a fact Sunuo's just gonna be holding this one down. They want to go for the split here. They check up the players of XROCK as well. Player 3 and player 2 gonna try to wrap around Nono and Rusi. They have it all locked down. They know for a fact Q9 can go anywhere. They just have to go for the commitment.
Number 4 now, here we go. The shots now lining up for Sunuo and Ma out there. He had to just change to an AR just to get himself involved with its gunfights. Curly, and the prince is taken down by Ma. And that is what XROCK needs at the moment. If you cannot really hit your shots with that sniper, it's gotta have to switch on to something. And Ma just had the Odin in his hands on that round to get those 2 eliminations, key rounds to keep this game all tied up and equal.
We move in to the next round here. It's going to be the same old split here for the set of XROCK. Heavy congestion might just come in here on towards this mid-map, but Truwan actually gets the kill. Doubles it down. Early 4v5 here, not really favoring Q9. They're left for no option rather than just push here on towards the B bomb side. Bomb's going to get planted soon enough, but in the process, Son takes down Rusi.
Son, nice shots. That's going to give them that bomb plant. Still a 4v4 situation, so it matters where the rotation from the defense will be coming from. Do you want to play for the attack around the flank, or do you want to straight directly access that through mid-map? Or even better, if you can send out someone to play that sniper role on the back. Oh boy, great trades coming through, but Q9 finds a better outcome on this. No, denies the mid-map attack for Q9, but Uling the Emperor.
1v2.
He's saying that. He's saying that. It makes sense.
No way. From Uling, and now Curly's the last guy standing. The prince needs to get this guy down. Bros, don't make it. Sunuo.
This map and people just don't know how to check bomb. It's too common, bro. Nobody knows how to check bomb on this map.
So far in Corona Metropolis. Rounds after rounds.
Well, obviously, you know.
Over and over again.
They couldn't hear it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But it's very common for people to defuse a bomb. Critical Lens defuse a bomb in this map.
Sunuo's been amazing. 10 kills to his name. Highest in the lobby. D-Chen, he hears those information. He's swinging out.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's a double for D-Chen. Nice read. Snips them out, so now you have a 5v3.
Q9. It's going to be funneling here around at A parameter in hopes that that was the A players that was allocated here by the side of XROCK, but they quickly push back towards the mid-map, waiting for some sense of lurking to happen here for XROCK, but it's just going to be a 1-1-1 split here. But player 4 gets the call as well that it might just be the B-bomb site that they're going to go for a push for. After all, it is a 2-3 split here by Q9. Ma, chew on him, has to make the play here. To get that information relayed, Curly's gonna be holding his angle down. The peek out is there. Smoke's deployed. Triple cal might just come through. Back and forth gunfights, and it's gonna be Q9 getting the most out of it. Sunuo here in a 1v3 has been able to do a 1v2. Can he double it down with a 1v3? 35 seconds left on the clock. One player on the left side. Gets the peak. He finds Uling. Now it's a 1v2. So doable here on the hands of Sunuo. But the crossfire is just too much. And Sun finds the perfect time to get the backstab. Switch the sides with the all rounds all equalized.
And not all that too bad for both squads right here. They had a fair share of moments in underperforming. Ma had only 0 kills until he switches to that Odin. Uling still with only 2 eliminations. That might hurt them a little bit now that XROCK is on the attack, where they're going to be hitting them with the aggression at the A side. No. Keeping all these players busy. Right through A lane, you have Kurhana Avenue just going to have a 2-stack in there, but D-Chan has been amazing in his close range combat. Another 2Ps in his hands, and a baited switch for Mauchi to win up against Ma. Sinawal cannot get anything done as Curly extends that lead by 1.
Q9 once again on the driver's seat. Uling is struggling quite a lot to put himself up in the board. The pressure is on. Being the IGL in this dire situation is one of the toughest things there is, especially in the competition for Call of Duty Mobile. We move in now towards the next round. It is gonna be
Assistantly, XROCK dominated. XROCK dominated. The snipers dominated. They like took over. The Ma and Sunu both have like 15 plus, basically. That's in the snipers took over. This game is just literally the Sunu doing good with the sniper. Ma had to drop the sniper and use a gun in this map, which is very interesting. And Ma was doing good with the Odin now in the S&D when he usually snipes, which is very interesting. Very interesting.
G9 still waiting for some lane pushes to happen here on a bomb set, but clearly no one's going to be around here for XROCK. I was going to get planted. Cards played right. This should be another equalizer here, Callie.
Nice shot for Sandu. Quick flick. Equalizes the number. XROCK just kind of laying back around the enemy spawns. Son now needs this fight right here as Juanem loses to D-Chen. They're sending out Uling to play that long flank, and now Suno is gonna get their read onto Uling.
Q9 trolled the equalizer strong?
Cannot get the defusal right. That swarm there for XROCK to tie it up.
What do you mean equalizer wrong? Oh, you're not saying the okay, never mind. You're not using the word, or you're saying equalizer as in the actual word equalizer, not the op. Gotcha. No, but at the same time, dude, XROCK had to win that, or yeah, XROCK had to win the S&D orange because their snipers were really popping off.
Q9 is gonna be going for the same play that XROCK did on the defensive strike.
They had to win that, like, it just had to. It was just right. It was right for XROCK to win the S&D because of the snipers just popping off, taking over.
Down the lanes as well that could possibly come through from the mid connector.
Oh, the 3v1 versus Suno. At the same time, Sun 2-piece them, and then Suno 2-piece back them, and then it was a 1v1. Or 2-piece, whatever. Did I say it right? I don't know what I said. But Sun had a crazy 2-piece, and then Suno had a crazy 2-piece. Or he had a crazy revenge 2-piece. So it was like, this is right to happen. It was bound to happen. It was just plain.
Expecting more players to go on this lane for Ma, but it's the last wave. Push comes to shove. We have the bomb at the B side. XROCK only having 42 seconds left. They gotta go in there quick. Q9 thinking that the attack would be at the A side, but they figured it out wrong, and they'll have to play a full retake. They cannot make it there.
You ever seen XROCK struggle? I mean, see this against China teams. It's China versus China. No, like I said before, Q9 or XROCK's Q9 and Wolves is just like, they are the best team in China. Like, there's no top 3. All 3 of them are the best team. That's how I see it. So it's always like a good series. Either team can win Either team can win in a series, in like the series versus each other. Any team can win.
Back and forth.
That's how I see it.
1v1 gunfight. Mauchi Ma. Here we go. XROCK.
XROCK needs you. The heck on.
And it's gonna be a 60
Be like that.
Another 1-point lead here for XROCK.
I just don't understand why Q9 had to make that wrap on that A side, knowing that the player that was holding that angle definitely did not saw anybody push Kurahana Avenue. Neither even hear any sound cues, a slide in or a run, or even utilities. That costed them that one huge. It still did have to go down to a 1v1 at the end. But as much as possible, you want yourself to have that lead. But now that it is XROCK's hand, they're gonna abuse this 2-1-2 late game kind of idea, right? I mean, unless you do have a sniper to work around the positioning here from Nono, not gonna get any piece of information.
Two players extended, pushed up here for a set of Q9 on this B lane. XROCK now getting closer to one another to possibly go into this mid surge. D-Chan checks
Before
out.
match, I think it's one-sided for XROCK.
Well.
I mean,
Left. Mauchi's gonna be there. Shoulder peek.
What do you mean? What do you
Fakes
mean?
the shot. Ooling in the process. Shots down Rusi there.
Blank.
And from the back, Sunuo finds the read as well. Ooling goes down, but Curly finds the shot down on towards Sunuo. 2 on him here on the lurk. Should be able to get 2 if the timing is right, but Sun is too quick for his liking. Ma's gonna be all alone.
You played it?
Puts it down to a 1v2. Curly pushing up.
oh yeah, Luna, dude, I seen multiple moments where they replay it.
Faulty.
Like the point of view, a kill happens and then they kind of replay it a couple seconds later.
25 seconds
Not replay it, but you know, they go back to it. They rewind. They've done it multiple times. It's actually fire. They don't do that in like global. This is the only time I've ever seen somebody, a production or an event has done it. This is the first ever event.
And that could have been played around better.
And I'm pretty sure, and I want to say they're playing with it. I could be wrong. I don't freaking know.
The courtyard towards
This could be this event could be the test of that feature coming soon. Or not feature coming soon, but like other events are gonna have the same thing in the future, hopefully. If you're talking about that, I don't know if you're talking about that, but yeah.
To make that move, it can get pretty overwhelming once they have that information on that mid map and this get the stack happening either through A or B.
Default once again for the side of XROCK. But look at Ooling here pushed up, just so eager to put his impact here on the board.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Can't spot Sunuo.
Oh, what? No way.
The angle, the timing.
Ooling.
And Sunuo gets the shot. The flick is on. Ooling goes
Ooling has 3
down
kills.
too aggressively.
Hopefully he passes off the next couple rounds.
Want to go down as the leader of Q9, and Rusi's gonna push up here towards.
But this team is so going good by like, you know what I mean.
Four here favoring once again for the set of XROCK as they go for the B push. Only Curly is gonna be right around. The Sun puts himself into the mix. They quickly respond back with the rotation. It's gonna be a heavy fight here for the set of XROCK. Back and forth. But 2 kills will begin for the set of XROCK. Sun all alone. Reed is on. Sunuo gets the shutdown. They're gonna be on the lead.
You're predicting XROCK versus Wolves in finals? How are you gonna predict the team that's not even in the tournament anymore?
What happened to them on that firing range S&D? If this guy
Nah, but I see what you're saying. Your prediction was XROCK versus Wolves. I see what you're saying. Alright.
45 seconds to run down for you to overextend.
My had 0 kills and he's on 11, yeah.
Just Ooling.
Because he's on Odin now.
Get it.
He's struggling with the sniper.
It's a high risk, high reward play. You get the opening pick. You basically know what kind of setup the team is at. But at this level where just kind of way too late within the game, where one more win for XROCK gonna give them that game point to force another map. Too risky.
Sunuo looking to get an opener here. In exchange, Ooling is now going to be playing next to his teammates here. D-Chan's going to be beating the crawl. The timing is so surreal. He walks past him, but does he check? He makes a lot of noise. Sunuo gets 1 in the process, and the rivalry between Ooling and Sunuo still lives on, and Sunuo is still going to be one-upping it, but the trade is on as well. For V4. Still, Q9 stacked up here on his A-bomb side.
Yeah, a high-low posture on the Kurahana Avenue. No, just snaking. waiting for an opportunity for this bomb for him to get pick up and maybe move around the map now. Time is running out. Gotta make a move, and here comes the first push. That's gonna be Ma with that Odin from 0 kills with that sniper to 11 kills. He has turned it up, and there we have him winning the bait and switch. Along with his teammate Rushi, they're able to survive. Now they get to make that push on the A side with only Sun as the player holding, and now the counter there for Ma to make the wraparound, and that we have it. XROCK only needing to deal with Mauchi. They have the bomb in the hands of Nono. They can put that bomb down. Time is never going to be a problem. They have so much time to plan it. Now it's a 1v4 in this retake. It takes quite a miracle for this to happen. Unless you have that insane timing. The Chancellor. Check every angle possible, but you're running out of time. Rushi gets the timely elimination to bring XROCK up by 2 rounds and 1 round away, enforcing a control map.
Very probable it's just gonna happen here, Cali. Q9's losing control. Only needs to find the rhythm here up against XROCK. Come again, they have been playing it all down quite aggressively here on this mid map. It hasn't been working at all. The formation of XROCK on paper seems so simple, but they react so quickly as well. And it's gonna be D-Chen.
Another one.
Hugging this corner, just waiting for others to come through.
There goes the stun. That's not gonna get anybody. It's a triple challenge here that Q9 has got, man.
Watch this before reply.
Around the B cross connector. Also, no, still looking at that angle.
The XROCK take this round, or do Q9 take this round and make it 8-7? We're gonna go into overtime. Whereas XROCK gonna end it right now, right here, at this moment, at this round.
Discipline for Q9. They are not overextending. Maybe outside of Uling, who's got that angle at the back alley of the B side. He takes the first one. You don't have to go for more. Wait for them to push out. You should be able to relay that information to your teammates. And now you're prepared to maybe extend another round. Not let XROCK get this win easy.
Still seeing the possible commitment here on his B bomb side for the set of XROCK. But they're stalling time here. Wants to go for a commitment. It has to come out pretty flawlessly here because they only have less than 30 seconds to play for here, Cali. And it's going to be Rusi alongside one of him. You're leading a push on that A bomb side. Sun's going to be watching the cross if ever they want to go for the push up, but instead he rotates towards backside. And he might just be able to find the timing here. Gets a lot of information. Sun's holding this angle down, has a machine pistol, but can't hit his shots. The challenge comes true. One of him gets the shot down. Bomb's gonna get planted.
Okay, go right there.
Rusi out in the process. And it's gonna be a big old barrage push, but from the flank, XROCK, no, gets denied.
Wait, why did he turn around? Did he think there was one more? Possible, but it's okay, it's around.
All eyes on you. But looking like it's gonna be a round here given for the
Yeah.
XROCK. Make it game.
And then the Q9 should most likely win the respawn.
And when they found out that the strat where they're able to abuse up against Q9 at that firing range was applicable on this map where it's a 2-1-2, there was really no answer there for Q9. The adjustment just came in way too late, but all good, all done. That's what you expect from one of the best search and destroy teams in the world. That is XROCK, still undefeated in the knockout stage. And they keep their hopes alive in advancing and forcing a map number 7 to defend their title as the CDSI 2023 champions last year. It has been looking good for them, especially here with their snipers just being insane. Sunuo definitely did the damage, especially on the first round, where he scored 4 eliminations off the get-go. And not only that, right? They had multiple moments where he was basically able to shut down the opposing sniper. And that's what you really want to see from him. The only problem here for them was that they kind of got held back when Ma was still hitting that first few rounds with that sniper, right? He had 0 kills. Not until he switched into that Odin where he found so much effectiveness as one of the guys that plays for the bait and switch, either through the cross on the connectors or maybe on just the front side when it comes to holding down on the defensive side. And he ended up with double-digit kills here. That's what you see. Nice bounce back that you got there for XROCK Ma.
I mean, it was pretty spot on, and Come again. Search and destroy is just something that is just
Yeah.
handled well here for the side of
So,
XROCK, and
Kunai most likely will win this respawn. And yeah, GG's.
and get this round of control once again and just force it down to a game number 7, which they have a much more probable case of winning here to Cali. But now we take a look at the highlights here, man. Sinuo was truly owning the titlement of getting just the most impact here.
From how this whole series looks like,
is happening over and over again.
Q9 wins respawns, XROCK wins this in the next map is a respawn, so we should call it a GG's after this.
Face to face. So that really stops Uling from ramping up, getting a lot of these eliminations within the game, and it was really an uncharacteristic performance for the Emperor himself to get only a few kills before we end the game here. May have been the first time we saw him end up with a double negative if we could see the stats later on, but all the more reason why XROCK played a hard-fought battle. They had their adjustments done, especially at the mid-game, where they knew if they're going to continuously stack and play aggressive, they're going to get themselves checked out of the way with the facing that D-Chen was kind of doing, putting the hurt on them in every posture he was sent by Q9. When they play that 2-1-2 defense, it's where everything changed. It's like when the Fire Nation attack Avatar. It gave Q9 so much disadvantage because they kept on over pushing.
A 小 A 小 A 小 A 小，
别急别急，我刀有。
被杀了。A 小 A 小 A 小 A 小 A 小，
加油，他们就慢打。想到 B 小接 B 小3 B 小了。
Oh, this one's like highlights. It seems like
我被拔了，我了，我被穿墙了。
没人来跟我。
我回头看，我回头看一眼，别急。A 大可能有人。B 小跑了。A 大有防爆，哥们儿。A 小没。A 小近点没有。空，慢下来，回头一个，都回了，可以倒车。我说倒车，听懂吗？倒车，别墨迹去排，走。那我留。
There we have it, man. That is our cue to enter the disc. Man, I was stretching out because this is. I know for sure it's gonna go to map number 7 right after this because we're looking in that control raid where Ma should be able to get the lockdown. But for now, we'll take a look at the stats that we'll be able to prepare here for this matchup that we just saw, end with a win for the side of Q9. I mean, for the side of XROCK, and it definitely was a nice showcase of abilities in terms of adaptability for them. And yeah, just pointing out what happened to Ma. He was missing shots at point blank range, switched up to an Odin, and he basically made it easier for XROCK to win by the time we entered the second half.
Oh yeah, truly, man. I mean, second half, hands down, one of the best entries out there is going to be Ma himself. And you want to talk about the defense as well, it's going to be Sunu. And those two players just able to sum things up here for the side of Search and Destroy. Now, Control was won over by Q9 earlier, and I'm not so certain how to feel about this for the side of XROCK, but if they're able to overcome this, then be it. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a map that they are going to be choosing here, Cali, right? So they should be able to choose a comfortable map here. We did get forced into Arsenal earlier, and if XROCK is going to be playing this one right, I mean, I'm not so certain actually if they want to lean towards the raid map or Arsenal, but if I was basing it off of the performance that we were seeing already, Cali, from the past 2 previous games, especially on the snipers, I think raid might just be a better choice.
Yeah, raid is the best choice for them. I mean, if we can give Sunuo or Ma the weapon of choice, they should be able to overwhelm Q9 on this. Uling for Q9 definitely had a rough time. Gave himself a Yang 1 impression. A .38 KD for the Emperor. Very unlikely after the performance that he had in the Apocalypse.
0.38, damn.
34 kills. Yeah, I think that was just the only difference here. Sunuo will be your MVP, just his second. He took the first one earlier at the firing range, Search and Destroy, where he had 7 eliminations.
What's up, Pops? Welcome. What's up, Wee? Welcome.
And here he had it with
Is Lucy versus Elevate after this, or tomorrow? Should be tomorrow.
one of the key counterparts when it comes to
It should be tomorrow. The loser finals, whatever, is gonna be first, and then it's grand finals.
For XROCK, and we mentioned that Arsenal was already played earlier, so you only
Should be
maps
tomorrow.
that you can play on this one. Either it be a seaside or a raid. Now, looking at what's been happening on close range gunfights, Warden, it has not looked pretty good. So coaches should have a great, should have a great profiling on the team's performance in terms of close range gunfight. So Raid is going to be the better map pick in here.
Okay, could be Raid, absolutely. I mean, for the set of XROCK, that could really favor them at most. Is just having the time of his life, especially on Search and Destroy. And yeah, but we still gotta respect how dominated the first round of Control played out there for the set of Q9. It went down to a 41, if I'm not mistaken, Callie. And yeah, I mean, it was just really well assessed by the side of Q9. I mean, there was some certain rounds where it should have went to the side of XROCK, but they just kind of like lost the train of thought of the possibilities that could come to their way, especially when they were trying to set up the spawn trap there, Callie. We had Uling always just going back to the spawn, ensuring that it doesn't really get more devastating than it should be, Callie. So, hey, let's see if Q9 still has the composure. After all, they're a game away from advancing to the grand finals, and I know for damn sure that they want to get this game set and over with, but you gotta keep in mind, you gotta be cautious about how XROCK is able to just bring back the momentum. I mean, they look to be pretty confident now, and with Uling really cold into that Search and Destroy, it's just not looking good for the morality here for Q9.
It does. And XROCK being the better Search and Destroy team, it is not looking good once we enter a map number 7. So your best chance of winning this is taking away the map pick that will be done by XROCK or this coming Control map up ahead. And now we enter our convention center. We're live at the AG Esports Center, Chengdu, China, where we had 8 teams fly into the country to compete for the $70,000 prize pool and racing the trophy of the CDSI 2024. You're looking at XROCK, the defending champions. They won up against Wolves the last time, but here facing Q9.
I don't like doing that. I don't like using and doing that. Like,
one more map win to advance to the grand finals.
I do water instead. Like wet paper. That's what I do. Well, obviously you can't do that here, but I'll just wipe it down with the paper and then that's it. Like doing that, what he just did, nah. Like blow on it and
he took that L tremendously. I mean, but fortunately, this is a different type of roster here for instead of Q9, and they're much more, structured. So let's see how well they can deal with this round of Control, because if this does get forced into a round number 7, Callie, then I best
and then lock the freak in. Hey,
from then on.
they only lost S&Ds, and like XROCK has the 2 like crazy snipers in S&D. Well, that one they actually didn't go crazy. The snipers only Sun or Sun knew whatever. Q9 has won all the respawns, which next map is a respawn. This map is gonna be a respawn, so there's a high chance that Q9 ends it here. So
and we're heading into Seaside.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
By XROCK, they are confident that their close range gunfight is gonna do wonders up against Q9. You're looking at Meng Chuan once again, who will be using that R9 possibly in this matchup right here. Can they force a map number 7, or will Q9 get it done with and force themselves to play at the grand finals?
Yeah, he truly has to make the impact off that R9, because clearly he needs to redeem himself coming from the previous performance that he was facing here, Callie. So if Chuan is going to be able to back himself up now here on this very round, and best believe it, the hope's still up high here for XROCK to advance to the grand finals, especially if they force it game number 7. For the time being, Control Seaside is out our face here, Callie. And we're going to be seeing Q9 here playing on the offense, XROCK on the defense, and it's going to be a treated stick here, much more favored on that B control point.
I like this attack that you're doing.
Can anyone tell who is the last year CDSI champion? I believe it's XROCK. I'm not sure. If it's not XROCK, I'm not sure then.
That gives access for Chuan M to make the push around the A lane. Number 3, Yellow and D-Chen needs.
Wait, or I think XROCK was this year.
It's just going to be a bit of a problem here, but you're doing a great job punishing XROCK for the map extension by just doing objective time on the B side.
Oh, I don't freaking know then. Well, I don't know if it's if XROCK was this year. I don't know if XROCK was XROCK around next year, last year, or were they DYG? I don't know.
So that's going to be pretty unfortunate here for XROCK. Much more of a greater look here for the set of Q9. I mean, they can just go for the stacker on his A control point, get some waves locked in, get some cuts on towards Chapels, and this should be the win by the capture.
And they're waiting for that guy at the billiard table just to expose himself. Mauchi, they'll be able to fully start him out. So the only problem here would be your attack at the A side. You need to kind of...
Hey, XROCK is cooking. But they are defending. They're doing defense, so...
To make that a pinch play maneuver.
Defense is like easy. The easier side.
Gonna take another crack at this
Oh, he
time,
missed
setting one
that.
player to play off lane. While their players attack that A side, they fail once again. XROCK, solid defense for the time being, but Uling with the response, now able to extend towards churches.
No, anything's no. CDSI is green. Usually China only or green. China, green, India. But it's random, I think. N18's being in it. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm not sure.
But the reinforcements comes in pretty quickly as well for XROCK.
A nice shot from there we have it. Just get those kills, brother. But Mauchi just flies through. Roshi still been able to make the trade work. Defense holding strong. Slide in his hands, and he takes D-Chan's head off the game. But Uling going to be able to make his resources enter inside, but only for them to get shot down. You're looking into the defense. You're lacking that extra guy to play for those trades, and the angles being taken by XROCK is clearly a lot better. Nooks and crannies is being taken over, and that is dwindling down your lives. Down to only 6 left for Q9 to attack with only 40 seconds left. This is your best chance of winning this. You try to send out Uling to play that long courtyard attack, and there you have it. A potential win through capture can be possible should you stay alive on the front and have Uling play the back of this A-side hit. And here we have him. Only the guy standing takes down Sunuo, but the trade for Nono is there, and Sun is the last guy to make sure this capture works. A 1v8. Can we see it happen? Gonna sound crazy, but it might be possible. No, just tries to end that, and there we have it. XROCK with the defense.
And now let's see how Q9 does in defense.
And they did wonders, taking that first round.
Despite the early capture there towards Bravo for the side of Q9, they just struggled right from then on once they transitioned towards Alpha. I mean, they tried to make...
Really, that mindset is important. Fact. Yeah. Mindset, you should have a good mindset.
Here to play on the offense, and now they have this whole A control point locked down as Q9. They had a misread here. They went for the priority on this B control point. They're gonna go for a cleanup, but in the process, Nono was able to find 2, and that's gonna be such a worthy investment of Nono's life instead of the B control point. Capture is halfway done here on A, and they have the life count favored for Damn Cali.
H1M with the clog and overextending. Oh, I like this lane. That is gonna be good for 1. Now it's gonna run out. Duration out of the way. Curly still looking to get the guy out. I mean, XROCK's been very feisty with it, man. They just really want to go everywhere, and they're fighting on all fronts. But you know for sure, with XROCK on the attack side, they want to make as much as map control possible. They want to send some guy out to play that spawn trap. That is going to be Chuan-M, who wins that gunfight onto Mauchi, keeping them distracted.
Are they dominate everywhere? Yeah.
Hasn't really made a move just yet.
What is it? They are serious. Like China is serious about events, esports, all that stuff. You know, the Olympic gold stuff, whatever, the Olympics, whatever, that happened recently. Like if they get a gold medal, they get certain benefits in life, which were really good, like a place to live. You know, don't have to pay rent or something. I don't know the actual benefits. I don't remember them, but like stuff like that, which is actually insane, and people will want to get that. People will want to do that, like achieve that. Like this, I don't know too much about it. I don't know what they get, but like they are serious about it. China's just straight up serious about their esports and all that stuff. They don't look at it. They don't look at it as a joke. Which, you know, NA players, you know, players I know, they look at things like a joke, which is like, bruh. XROCK is cooking. Hey, they might win this. Control. Hey.
You take a look at the results.
Oh, it's 3-2? I didn't know it was 3-2. I thought it was 3-1. What am I saying? Oh, it's 3-2. Or 3-1. But it's actually 3-2.
That Q9 is putting up. I mean, you take a look at the running. It is just the gunfight's much more better here for the set of XROCK. And we move on to the next round once again. Q9's back on the offense. They're gonna go for a 4-man push here on this A control point. But
oh, he get. Oh, he get. I was gonna say. You know, he was confused. Yeah, like they get 1.2 mil, whatever currency that is. Like that is insane. China athletes, whatever Chinese athletes are gonna want that. They're gonna try their best to achieve it. They're gonna, you know, want that. They're gonna try their hardest to get that. Like they want that.
Falls down, rooftop access, but the rotation there for number 5 in blue and Chu on him. We'll cut them off for a bit. Sinuo gets at least 1 kill before getting taken down.
Whoever loses this is gonna come back, lose a record, and win it all. It's gonna be insane over this.
Sweep here on control, perhaps. As they are on the running as well to take this round number 3 in a very dominant fashion. Ma is out with an Annihilator, gonna go for a tree spree. Looking to get some more, but it doesn't really matter regardless. At the end of it, we all know XROCK will win this round. Uling, Curly all alone. Ma still in it for a show. It's high noon for No-No. And it's going to be all-time...
Are they going to win this last round?
...play here for the side of XROCK on the defensive side here, Cali.
They got themselves so much value out of that, and Q9 just lose full control of the map. Starting to see why they picked this map. Has been performing.
Yeah, whoever loses this will go to Elevate. If they do win the Elevate, then they're warmed up for the grand finals. If they like do win against Elevate, I don't know, but we will see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Pleasure's out here for a set of No-No. Still has a lot of bullets in his
They're locked in here.
For the cut here up against Curly, but Curly wins the gunfight with a BP-50. Now they try to revitalize the situation here, heading straight towards an A control point. They know for a fact it's going to be a big clash here. Who can come out prosperous is the question. Q9 so far, they're going to be on the trail. Deachin tries to make the play, but he gets denied. And look at this, 3 players funneling now.
If they come, what will be the outcome if they come, if they're at 3-3? I think the last game is going to be S&D regardless. I think. I'm not too sure. Because S&Ds are always like the last map, like the last match of a series. It's always S&D for China, like CDSI, China events. So I wonder if it's S&D after this. Pretty sure it is. If not, then it's Hardpoint.
Gonna make sure that they have a nice posture in the B side while XROCK plays the A side capture.
18-17. Capture comes true. Time extension granted. Life advantage as well. But Q9, they have 3 operator skills to play with. They already have the extension as well for the spawn trap perhaps, but they're not really going down deep, not just yet. They're just ensuring that they don't give off any room here for XROCK to get the rotation here towards the B control point. Big cut comes through from the side of No-No, but he loses the gunfight as well. Life count still all equal.
Here's about 7. Yes. Yes. So when the score hits 3-3 series, if it does, there will be a final map. One final map.
Curly and the crew now gets flushed out. It's Deachin as the only defender on the B side. It's a 4-man stack with Sinuo holding down the rooftops. And hey, XROCK now about to make the push inside with the operators in their hands. Mauchi cannot get anything out of that. And XROCK now doing 1 segment. Cooling, waiting for someone to pop wide open. No information, swinging in. Gets 1. Gets 2. Cannot get the clear out inside. Mauchi does hold on for the moment, but their lives cut through. XROCK only needs 5 more points. 5 more kills to finally put an end to this and put a sweep in this control. Mess up.
Q9 does not have operators, so it might be a GG's. On to one more map, chat. One more map. Unless there's a clutch. Nope, never mind.
takes D-Chen. XROCK able to survive for another map. Taking away control Seaside in an emphatic finish. 4-0 sweep. Now we enter map number 7. The final map to play to decide who will be advancing to the grand finals and who will be dropping down at a lower bracket.
This is crazy.
We're back into the match shorts.
It's the longest one we've seen so far. The first game 7 that we have here in this tournament for CDSI Cali, and it's brought to you by Q9 and XROCK, man. I mean, it can't get better than this. This is the upper bracket finals, by the way. Whoever wins on this game 7, it's the decider of it all. Who goes down on the lower bracket to go up against Elevate, and who advances and book that first ticket to the grand finals.
It does, and now it's really looking possible for XROCK to win this because Search and Destroy has just been looking amazing for them so far here, Ward. And it is 2 maps that they're already able to win, all right? First was the firing range, second was the Metropolis, and they're able to chain that into a map number 7, right? A map number 6 win now to a map number 7 where they got a chance to win this on Search and Destroy. I believe it's gonna be an express map that we're going to be able to play here. So it's a great map to end this and dictate the fate of these 2 squads.
Last map and it all off here. Press on game number 7 with 2 CDM teams. Come again, you know, we had the bans locked in earlier for Search and Destroy. Was Takeoff banned by the side of Q9. Tunisia, they took XROCK, they took away Tunisia. We played Quran Metropolis already. We played Firing Range left. The only map remaining left here is gonna be Express. So hey, hands down, but for the time being, let's talk about the highlights here for Control here, Cali. I mean, who was the it factor for you for the side of XROCK, man?
I mean, it's gotta be Sunuo, especially when they're on the attack side. The way he's able to posture up on the rooftops when they are playing was really the top of the game here, right? I mean, it was really such troublesome play for them because the players for Q9 could not get any of the perimeter on the B side attack properly because of the sniper presence that was being held in that lane.
Truly, man. I mean, it really all comes down to Sunuo here. I mean, I was kind of like projecting that it would be like a map of raid perhaps, especially if XROCK's going to be pushing this map through, but completely I thought that Sunuo would remain kind of useless in regards to the scopes in Seaside, but clearly it wasn't that case. He was still able to find the means to put his impact for the team, and guess what? I mean, he's on the running for the MVP as well. Yours will live on. Now for the side of Q9, you are demoralized. I mean, you were up by 3-1, and now all of a sudden it's 3-3, Cali.
It's going to be a pain knowing that, you know, your best chance of winning this was the respawns. They're going back into Search and Destroy where XROCK just plays so much passive gameplay all throughout the maps when they're on the attack side. So if you're starting on the defense, you're going to have to trust your full instincts to do a lot better on it. But you also need to learn from what has happened on the past Search and Destroys that you played. You all know for sure.
Last matchup mode, it's either S&D or Hardpoint. One of those two.
You're overextending. You're getting
In qualified rounds, mod drops 53 bonds with base PP.
As we enter this map number 7, we expected this to be a long game, and it definitely does deliver. 4-3 on our scoreline here, and it does not disappoint. These games are going to be very, very close.
Hella close, man, and it's gonna be hard to kind of like finalize as well what's gonna be the approach to look like here for the side of Express, because we all know as well that in the map of Express it really leans towards more an aggressive take. Now we move over to the statistics here accumulated for Seaside Control. You take a look at the kills here for the side of Express.
You know how they set up their headsets? They seem to connect the headset but not with Bluetooth.
Here we have it.
So the headsets, the headsets are for them to talk to each other. The headsets are for them to talk to each other. It's not with Bluetooth. It's all connected. The headset is connected. The earbuds are connected. I think the earbuds are connected to the phone. I could be wrong. Not too sure.
27 kills and 16.
Is it? I don't know if you can know. No, the head. I think the earbuds are for white noise. I don't know what that's connected. No. Or is it that way? No. I think the headsets. So the. Hey, I'm so lost now. God damn it.
We saw him a lot, making the cutoffs work for them, and Q9 could not really handle the heat that was being thrown by XROCK throughout the game. And yeah, it is super great to have Nono as the MVP here because he is just super.
I think the headsets.
He's done. Remember, on the hard points that we were playing, he remained.
I think the headsets is white noise and talking. Earbuds is hearing your teammate's voice. And then game sounds. I think.
That cut us down to our last map of the day.
I don't remember clearly. I don't remember it. Remember. Is it? Or is it white noise, headset, white noise, and your teammates' voices and talking, and then earbuds is just straight up game sound? I think it's either one of those two. One of those two.
Chart right now for the best teams in the CDM region, but
it's too early for me to. It's too early for me to be hearing this conversation. What conversation? The random conversation. It's not even the conversation. I don't think so.
Goes to
What do you mean?
A narrative where no one really wants to go up against them on that lower bracket because they're very.
There's no conversation even going on.
We've seen Elevate, the squad of Elevate.
Hope SQ wins it all. Are you a sub? Because I want to be.
Brackets, they'd end up usually like losing what, second round, perhaps, or first round. But now they really like to climb this lower bracket. They are able to get it through and just be composed. It's not the first time that we have Elevate here on this lower bracket, so it's truly intimidating if you are on the side of XROCK or Q9.
And they're intent on winning this whole thing. They have placed, third spot.
The headset or the earbuds is either connected to the device, or it's connected to a different device connected to the device. Well, it's either it's connected to the device or it's connected to a device that's connected to the device. I don't know if I said that right. Send me your hard code. It's in the Discord server.
That Hardpoint gameplay that they already have, where the gunfight has been strong, even up against the Wolves earlier. Even though the system does look into playing more of the objective-based game, where it's just all about trades, right? They managed to put themselves, everybody, into a positive spot. So that right there, going to be something that will be, watch out for whoever drops in this lower bracket. We are giving you guys our final game of the day, XROCK and Q9. For those who are just watching, it's just about to play your map number 7. It's going to be a search and destroy. First to 9 rounds, and we have overtime if you ever just have to come to that.
I mean, we can lay out a lot of factors here, Cali. I mean, they can lay out a lot of those projections as well. They can have those strategies here and there, but the question is the mental. What is it looking like? Frustration is always going to be around here for a set of Q9 because, come again, they were leading the series here 3-1. XROCK, they're going to be pretty much hyped up because, when you are on the set of XROCK and you were able to bring the lead down to a 3-3 from 3-1, for a fact you're just going to be saying all throughout your squad that, wait, we're already in here. We have Search and Destroy already locked down. We won it 2 times in a row. For sure, we can do it once again. And I think that is the main storyline here for XROCK. And it goes to show that they are about to deny another ticket here for, Q9 to entry towards the grand finals because, after all, they are the defending champion here for CDSI.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we get to enter the AG Esports Center, where we have XROCK and Q9 fighting to the death to advance to the grand finals and be one step closer in racing the trophy of CDSI 2024 Masters of Masters. Q9 has lost the last 2 maps, with Uling underperforming the Emperor with uncharacteristic outputs, needs to put himself in a manpower reset, put the team on his back and win this matchup. It's not going to be easy, as XROCK has looked so rock solid with their sniper Sinuo being the back-to-back MVPs, securing it on that firing range, as well as the Kurohara Metropolis. Sun needs to step things up. Everybody has eyes on him. If he cannot hold his own up against the best sniper duo arguably in the world at the moment, it would mean trouble and might just bring them down to the lower bracket where they have to face Elevate.
XROCK versus Elevate in the finals? Yo, what? Get out of here.
Did
I hit you? I could drag you.
Just wait it through. Now we wait once again for the game to start.
That fly, that fly is different. It might be mosquito.
Look at the run for the series here. We're
Yeah,
starting things off.
I touch it and like it like spiked me.
Hardpoint Hackner responded back with search and
So that might be a mosquito actually.
XROCK. We went to the side of Arsenal.
I wonder where's the fly that the fly is at though. Because that mosquito was like kind of like medium size. And like when I hit it, like there was like a spike. Not a spike, but it was like pointy. But the fly that I try to, you know, get every single day is I haven't seen him. He might be sleeping. Does any have a chance this year? I'm not sure, bro. Gotta wait and see. Too early to be fighting bugs? Steph, you don't understand. I think this is my first summer with this house. Maybe? I'm not sure. But the amount of flies or mosquitoes that's flies around here is crazy.
It's do or die here for the set of XROCK and Q9. The best of both worlds, number 1, number 2 of China.
I might have to set up a thing where so I think my mom did like a not a potion, but like she made something where she made something that attracts flies and mosquitoes and all that stuff, and it kills it. She did that for the kitchen. I might for next summer or the end of the summer or maybe during the summer. I don't know. This summer or next summer, I had to tell her to set it up so I could not deal with flies and all that stuff. They're not annoying. It's just the fact that they fly in my monitors, fly where I'm playing. Like I don't like that. Like, yeah, go fly over there. Go, you know, go mess with my cat. You know, my cat's in the bed or like on the top of the bed. Go mess with him, not me. You know. It's like leave me alone.
Now gonna be all alone in 1v3, and the bomb's gonna get defused. More than enough time for XROCK to get it all done.
My cat.
Win here for the set of XROCK as they take
the
first round.
Roshi was a demon of that read there. He was expecting that it would be a triple.
Wait, in order to show my cat, kind of, I gotta like
start the firing range. The Kurohana Metropolis and this express map with 4 kills. Every time for XROCK. Ma on that firing range. We had Sinnoh on that Kurohana. And now it was Ruji with the Odin. That AR hurting the hell out of Q9 on that one.
do I have who came on the source? See. No, I don't. Right? Wait, which one is this one? No, I don't have one. Okay, never mind. Yeah, in order to do that, I don't have full Kim on the source. I gotta go to the other source.
Still waiting.
I don't do that.
Angle that needs to be watched over here has to be Sun. There's going to be some engages happening through the bridges, but looking at the moment here, Roshi finds the takedown onto Mauchi. Numbers game in favor for XROCK. They can make that push on the A side.
I like the blue. I have a little blue thing light. Little blue light thing in my kitchen that attracts bugs. I think I have that for my porch.
We only got 70 seconds to work our way up. Sun does get the takedown. Uling with the counter. Need this round right here. And you're only gonna have to deal with Juan M, who's gonna swing on by, and the Emperor gets that takedown to tie up one apiece.
One thing I had noticed though about bugs and all this stuff. So at my old house, I used to get the spiders that are daddy long legs, whatever they're called. I'm pretty sure that's one of their nicknames. So it's called like daddy long legs or whatever, something like that. I have not seen one of those here, which is very interesting.
And they're looking to get this one set and over with. Q9 wins this one with a barge pusher on the speed bombs.
But I get like a spider that's kind of like tiny or like medium. Yeah, tiny. I guess medium And like he's kind of fast. It's always the same. It always looks like the same strider. It's always those medium, small guys that are fast. And the reason why I know they're fast is because I was playing with one. I was just like throwing water at it because I wanted to test how I wanted to test the spider move. You know how they will react, just in case if I ever miss. Because I always just hit it with a slipper. But anytime I got to a point where I realized this spider is common, and I never. This might be the only type of spider I really see in this house, because it's very common. It seems like I killed the same spider for like 7 times or something. So it's always the same spider, always the same spider. So I was like, I think like the fifth or fourth time that I killed the spider, I wanted to test it. What would it do if I, did something to it? So I threw water at it, and then the speed of it increased like crazy. So it's just a speedy spider, basically, from my experience. So now I know what would happen if I ever miss. He would just go fast. That's it.
Two players might just pass over that overpass as well, but looks like they want to funnel through mid. Gotta worry about
Get a little for 5 things because of my plants and the house. I think I get that, but that's either outside or like next to the window.
Timing is right. He finds the shutdown. Snu is out.
Harder spider?
Numbers advantage still here for the side of Q9.
Numbers wise, time wise, they are good, but look at number 3 in blue and no. Massive flank, but his teammates just kind of fall down. Rushi, the best player on this current map, gonna fall out of the way. Mod's gonna get this attack.
What do you mean? Hey, what are you saying? You nuts? No. Other spider? I mean, it's different. Or what if I put my state?
Now he's got the high ground in position.
Nah.
Information, D-Chan is just stalling time. He's praying, but the clock is running out. Q9 with the pistol and the R9 killed, and there we have it. Q9 now have a 3-round lead.
All it takes is Ooling to get back on track and just kill, just run away instead of XROCK. The train is passing by.
Q9 is playing good.
Sun holding the crossfire down.
They're playing good in his S&D. Olin's actually popping off. I did not see anything, so we're talking about spiders and bugs. But hey, Q9's winning, so we don't have to. They are winning in S&D when we're not watching. That's what matters. So let's not watch. Let's just talk.
Not going to be any casualties aside from Mod that will be holding the bottom part of the overpass. He might just be able to get a few here if ever he gets the shot to connect and reacts quickly enough. But in the process, Q9's been able to get the bomb planted.
Another bomb plant. That means XROCK needs to play for a retake. Looks pretty strong all the way to the front. But Rushi just kind of holding it down on the trains. Q9 has got a solid setup around the back, just in case there's going to be a flanker. But little did they know that XROCK's gonna burst through the front completely. Gotta win your close range gunfights. Bounty throws the nade, and Ooling takes the takedown on Tsunowo. Bomb is gonna get tapped, but it's gonna be fake. Mauchi sprays it down, and Ma gets swept off the ground. Q9, 5-1.
5-1, maybe. Maybe.
This is not the same XROCK that we know. They're just not able to put up any fights whatsoever as round pass by. Q9's confidence gets bigger as they have been winning this one through. It's 1-5, by the way. Come again, this is game number 7. XROCK, you need to double it down. Q9 pushing up now here on towards speed. Bomb side, in the process only spots one. Ma.
What angle?
Well, the trade is on. Back and forth battle as we get to see 3v3 situation now. Bomb's gonna get planted.
Oh, 38 seconds. No. Oh, man. Is there with his teammates. Someone has to make the long flank right here. No with the high ground advantage takes down Curly. The swing on by is good for Chuanem, but Son on a 1v1. He sees him.
Who's
gonna win?
Nice.
He gets it.
The Sun God wins the fight, and the round extends to 5-round lead. Q9 running him over.
Q9, baby.
XROCK splitting
Keep it up.
bullets galley.
Let's see if they can win this.
Here for them. 1-6, 5-round lead. Hard to deny that Q9 has this one.
Oh,
3 more rounds for Q9 to send XROCK.
that's why he's a boss fighter. Oh, that makes sense.
As we wait
I
and
don't
see Command what's going to respond.
It sound like no. It sound like how does this? That's good double. I don't think it went faster because of the water. It's just that's her reaction. Like, for example, if I scare the spider, it's just gonna go faster. I think that's what I'm like meant. Their reaction is just go faster, like speed. Dip. You know? I don't think it went faster because of the water. I don't think so.
Bomb is not going to be in a pretty good place.
And the spider that I saw when I typed in wireless spiders in my area doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe if I got like an adult, but it was like a medium size. It was like a baby.
Work your way around and get some information. Kind of hate this angle if you're
Like the water spiders that I saw on the website or Google, whatever. It was like big.
Which is Rushi and Chuanime. It's a high-low posture, looking towards ticketing, and he has picked up that bomb. Oh, look at that swap.
Oh, you hear the footsteps.
Are they going to pick this one angle twice? Uling has 12 kills, but his inspiration is
Uling just a sudden death right there.
Gonna make that round win favor XROCK to stop that bleeding. Now we're gonna switch.
Don't like being this early. Wait.
4-round lead.
I'm trying to remember the reason. I feel like I heard the reason from yesterday.
Later rotation as well there towards the A bomb site, so they're gonna go for it.
I think you said you gotta wake up early today.
Whenever they make the push.
Yesterday, I think you said you gotta wake up early today because of something. Now I'm trying to remember what.
2-4 at A bomb site. Actually, it's 3-1 split here for set of Q9.
Or am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? You have a doctor's appointment? Is that what I heard? I don't think that's what I heard. But I don't know. Never mind. It's so dumb. Hey, my memory's bad, so.
Clearly an identity performance from that Kurahana Metropolis he had. Wallbang's coming through for Sun.
No
and
way.
he connects up against Sinuo. Had to waste a lot of bullets in there just to hit that shot. But
Hey, stop shooting. You have 10 bullets in total. Hey, don't shoot this last bullet. Stop with the wallbangs. You have 8 bullets.
We'll be combining for 18 kills. As a
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you play like that. Don't wallbang.
Had to switch a weapon just to make sure he stands a chance in winning some gunfights. First blood has been exchanged, and XROCK Mach just running around the map, and DJ doubles down. A big kill for Mach to put the numbers in XROCK's hands.
Has the option as well to go for the pinch. Just needs to move in quick.
No, it's not because you're not important. It's just because my memory is bad.
Son and Uling's gonna be all alone. And it's just gonna be Emperor Uling.
A bad memory. Or she's the bad memory guy.
Holding up the momentum. They're going 2 in a row.
I wake up early every day. I like sleeping late on the weekends.
That means trouble here.
Wake up early every day. You're never in my streams. That's crazy.
Should there be no counters done by Uling?
At least
Where it's going to be
At least send one message like, I don't know. Hey, and then leave. Boom. At least send one. At least send one message. Boom.
Gonna stature himself up around a big corner on the A side. Some angles that you don't normally check because it's obviously going to be an off angle where
Boom.
people would not
Wake up at 5 a.m. every day for work. Interesting.
Seems like that's going to be the angle for Q9. They have a strong A where XROCK has kind of had that positioning still in the same lane as them.
Mauchi just hugging the corner there. XROCK still looking for the commitment here on his A bomb.
Have you opened up my computer? I just can't type.
Holding the back line.
You don't have a keyboard connected to your computer or something? Like what? Oh, what you can do? If you don't have a keyboard, just use your mouse and open a manual keyboard. Ooh. Boom. Magical. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure you're able to do that. Pretty sure. I think I've done that before. Boom. Big brain. I got a big brain.
As the numbers are just depleted here for the set of XROCK, but my doubles it down. Spots Cooling and Curly. Sun is there for the kill. Sinuo as well. And out to 1v1 between Sinuo and Sun. Both snipers
Nice.
behind. Sun gets the shutdown. And Q9, they finally stop the momentum. They take back
I do.
the lead dominantly.
Right here.
Also 1v1,
Gotcha, yeah.
when he lost it up against Sinuo in the Kurhana Metropolis to keep them 2 steps closer to advancing to the grand finals and booking their first appearance in the full Invitationals grand finals.
Bomb acquired.
7. XROCK are about to go for another push.
Damn,
This
yeah.
time on the A-bomb side. Once again, Juan has to go for the entry. Gotta stall it out.
Just a silent viewer just creeping in the background. That's what they all say.
Just reinforcing their
That's what they all
play
say,
on the
man.
A-bomb side. Snow in the process will find Cooling out, but Curly will be able to
For some reason, the most yappers I know are quote unquote silent viewers. How can you yap so much talking, but when you're in somebody's chat, you're silent?
1v4.
I don't get it. I don't get those people. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying people overall. Like, I know so many people who yap, who yaps, and who is freaking annoying, but when it comes to somebody's chat, they're silent. I don't get it.
1 round away to put XROCK down at the lower bracket, up against Elevate.
And they're showing it.
You never type in my chats? I don't really be in people's stream like that. When you're live, I'm probably playing. I'm playing PC game.
That was the dagger for them here. They're getting anti-value off of that, and also the slow start from their sniper really costing them a couple of rounds here. But no, taking matter into his own hands, he captured the Emperor.
Who's the top 5 players in NA? I don't know.
Saying it's not yet over.
Can I refer to the rest? No.
Takes down Curly, and there we have it. XROCK able to stabilize. Mouchy gonna fall down, only good for 1 trade, and it is
Yo, son, win this 1v4. Better win it.
Straight down
Oh.
is in, and there we have no getting the elimination.
Great.
I'm not talking to people chat in general, to be honest.
XROCK has to win 4 rounds in a row. It's just not so.
I don't think so. Do I talk to people chat?
We know the hearts are out.
I don't think so. In PC games, I don't get invited. See, no. I escaped from the mobile scene. Really. Not escape from it, but like, I don't bother the mobile scene on my PC scene, whatever. It depends on like certain games and all stuff.
With that shot right there, that equalizes things for Ma. All eyes in this matchup right here. Cannot make any more errors. Gotta play
Baby 3,
4 rounds.
Golden Sun, Tishan versus Sano, no, mine.
And you have the 3 best players on your squad at least that can guarantee this round win. But Sun has been amazing in controlling lanes. At least he's got 8 kills. That's a big difference because he only had a couple of kills in the first map on firing range. Barely noticeable. Timing is unreal. They're gonna force to back themselves away. They're gonna play for a massive retake.
Just don't want to hang out with me.
There's rotation coming through for Son as he goes back towards spawns.
I guess.
The 3v3.
I guess you feel like that.
Could be the last 44 seconds of the lives of XROCK here if Q9 is able to get the retake. Bomb's gonna get planted. Extension is granted. But this time around, it is gonna be taking off against Q9 here, Cali.
Son, kill that guy. I know you want to. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh yeah, the eyes on.
Q9, can they win it to finally push themselves into the grand finals of the CDSI
2-2-20.
That's the
timing.
Son still alive. Oh, no, with the takedown, Ma. Shut down DJ and Emperor. Still alive. A 1v2 situation with 15 seconds left. He's checking, but he's running out of time.
Oh, he doesn't see. He didn't see the shot. He didn't see the bullet tracer. He did not see the bullet tracer at all.
Earned that 5th round win right there.
Because there was a bullet tracer. I don't know if he saw it. I don't think he saw it. But now I'm late for your appointment. That's like you problem though. You did that to yourself. To be honest.
Mauchi's gonna be holding the corner down once again with a KRM. Smoke's gonna get deployed.
You overslept,
It's gonna be a
probably.
big old rush here on his A bomb site. Reinforcements will come through. It is gonna be Uling and D-Chan here on top of that overpass. And Kunet's gonna go for the strike. Mauchi gets one. Mauchi gets two. And now, all of a sudden, XROCK's hope is now all gone. As Nono and Snow is only left there for the clutch. Snow here in a 1v4. This is it. Q9 pushing XROCK to the bottom bracket.
And they survive, and the Emperor and the Legion making some noise. Q9 advancing to the grand finals of CDSI 2024. A hard-fought battle that tests their ability to adapt. Mauchi with the shotgun turned it up on the last few rounds to get those multiple kills and defeat XROCK to send them down to
Being supportive of
tickets
the issue, which is crazy.
up against the one
Sure, but
Elevate squad.
sure.
Heartbreaking moment for the fans of XROCK. But the first appearance of Q9 is now granted here on CDSI. Come again, they had a very sloppy season on 2023, losing on just the first initial rounds of the bracket. Oh my, Uling's hyped up, truly deserves spot. They really worked for this. Come on, man, to decide it all dominantly on the game number 7 Express. XROCK, not too happy about the results.
Not too happy with it, man. They had the search and destroy all series long, and when they needed the most, it just did not fall through. And you love it.
Didn't some of the tablet rank warriors have the level of comp players?
XROCK, you can see the resiliency for them, their tactical brilliance.
Now,
To make sure that every game is going to be a hard
now, do you mean going to the phone and then being good?
is kind of ready to win this moment right here. Mauchi definitely was the X factor here, Ward, and he had it rough on that firing range. He had a
Because like they gotta get off the iPad, they gotta go on the phone, all stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it depends on who also. It's like certain players, like yes, obviously I'm not saying who, but like at the same time, it's just the fact that like I do not know them personally. I don't know their minds. I don't know all that stuff. When in the pro scene, I don't know their minds, personality in the pro scene.
That game number 7 should fall into their hands, as we were able to see them be pretty much dominating, coming from the first 2 search and destroys.
And they were playing the attack side very slow there, but that was basically non-existent on a map like Express, so you kind of get the idea on how they want to play it on a firing range in the Kurhana Metropolis. The first 45 seconds they're going to play it slow, but here they just had to go through and attack either A or B. They had no choice, and if ever they do want to posture it up, I mean, Son and Uling was very great in terms of the sniper battle. Sunuo definitely had his moments in there, but Rushi was the one carrying the load of offense and keeping this team alive in the first half. Ma had to change weapons just to make sure that he's gonna get some kills in this map itself. Q9 just got a good hold of this. Nice map read for them. The player profile is there. Mauchi at the end, more importantly, just had so many 1v2 moments to put the numbers game in the hands of Q9 to end this map number 7.
You see Uling just so hyped up. But let's take a peek on their listeners.
3个人一起准备打正面了，包脸贴了就直接打正面。然后咱家在那轨道上爬了。
切了。A。
加油！
How will this affect or impact LeBron and Lexi? Oh god.
协议。
飞他只能飞，他只
You must have mind when you're gonna go tablet players. You must have mind when you're gonna go tablet players. Obviously, the main ones that I know is like Dawsini, Tyrese, stuff like them. Feel like them.
Right there. You see the whistles. It feels like a war was happening on that venue right
I don't think I know anymore.
I thought that the whistle was like the barangay tanod like knocking on my door because of my shot casting, bro.
No, it's not. It is the venue right there. Q9 have only had it in the brother.
I don't think I know anybody else that I know off the top of my head. Like Rank Warriors. He went to like Tyrese and then Tyrese, Dawsey. I think that's it.
Now for
Like
XROCK,
Rank
they will be
Warriors.
booking a rematch up against Elevate back when they played it
Don't
on
forget
a live
that.
event in CDSI 2023, where it was your boys from DYG.
Now, them being the comp, I don't know. I'm not telling you that. I'm not sure.
So it's going to be a nice matchup on how much difference.
But obviously, those guys are like the top, you know, rank tablet players. I don't know. I think Tyrese is still on iPad, or like so he switched to phone and then switched back to tablet. I think. So his iPad, phone, iPad.
I feel like we might just see a Q9 versus Elevate Grand Finals if we don't see any adjustments for XROCK, especially with Mang Chuan Chuan underperforming on the game mode.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you know,
So
XROCK
he said he thinks Elevate is gonna beat XROCK. That's interesting. Interesting thing.
It's not gonna get easier from then on forward.
Am I gonna watch it? We will see.
Talk about the narratives
I
now,
don't know.
you mentioned Elevate here. They were able to take down Wolves earlier in a 4-0 manner. For XROCK to witness that, it's not gonna be the most pleasant thing to feel.
Also, if we have Elevate take Team 2 tomorrow, where they're going to play Map 2, and they get to pick the map and they play Express, that might just mean trouble once again. A quick 2-0 where it definitely what happened to Wolves. So, yeah, I hope that Express would be a band for XROCK tomorrow, because that is only one of the key maps that Elevate knows how to play, Search and Destroy.
Yeah, for sure, man. And it's just crazy how like the evolution has now surpassed like my sense of expectation here for this competition for CDSI. I mean, you take a look at Q9, you know, I was really rooting for XROCK all throughout, but it really just got crushed, you know, in regards to my projection when I saw the first few rounds kick in on Search and Destroy Express. And you take a look at, you know, XROCK as well. I mean, quite unfortunately, in regards to like the evolution, it's not really like favoring XROCK here. I mean, yes, for sure, they were able to put up a pretty big statement to take down Vitality on the first round there on the upper brackets. But from then on, things kind of got shaky, and most shockingly as well, you know.
They show the stats? No, wait, actually, they take a long time to show stats, right? Yeah.
Played such a tall order in regards to some crucial losses that they had for the series.
It does, especially for Mang Chuan Chuan, who had multiple underperformance in this matchup right here. And it is going to be something that XROCK really had to consider. You know, they had to leverage it with No going up ballistic with a lot of positive numbers, even though they're the ones losing. And No really looked like he was ready to be the captain of this team in terms of fragging out, right? You saw it, 38 kills, even though they were losing. He was out fragging.
What would you say is the biggest difference between top leaderboard gameplay and
the Hardpoint
I mean,
they'll be playing moving forward because Elevate.
I don't really know because I don't try against top leaderboard players and all stuff. I don't actually like. I don't pay attention like that. I just play ranked to have fun.
Or that control map.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like just shocking, you know, when you get to see the defending champions falter in the upper bracket finals, get forced onto a game up against Elevate, and most likely, if ever they can't really fix up their system, especially on Search and Destroy now here, I mean, at least on Express, no. It will turn out to be a pretty change of narrative to how I expected it to be. I mean, I was truly hoping for XROCK to be on the grand finals. They have to go through a very tough, tall, rocky mountain of Elevate for tomorrow's run. So that's for us to find out for tomorrow. But for the time being, let's take a look at the kills, the stats, the numbers, the KDs here that was accumulated in the map of Express. Game number 7, the decider of the series. And it all went down in favor for every single factor towards Q9.
1.78 KD speaks a lot there. Mauchi was my personal MVP. The way that he was controlling the last few moments where I believe he had like back-to-back 2 kills on the locker room with the R9.
2.13, 1780. Not bad.
And with the KRM.
Man, someone ate. I think he had a couple of good rounds with the sniper, right?
For the Emperor to show up when the team was heavily back against the wall on the first 2 search and destroy. He was underperforming.
I think now will be
and they both lost
play
the
rating.
map
What do you mean?
when they had to play the 3rd map, which is gonna be this express search and destroy. Popping up with a 2.13. Emperor Uling, he let them knew it after that round map win with a 1.68 rating with 17 kills to his name. The scoring is 5th MVP. He's gonna place himself at the 4th spot with No, having the better rating in this matchup with 1.22. The Prince is up there, top 2 with 1.18. Now XROCK Ma has 1.17 to be part of that top 3, but even with this highest rating, it is not enough for them to get this win right here.
You got to see as well that it was actually Son on the bottom end of the board there in regards to the rating. Chuan M is going to be on the number 9 spot. So, I mean, those 2 players, they really need to work on themselves for tomorrow's run, especially for the set of XROCK, because they have 2 matches in line. What could possibly happen if ever they can...
The best match of the whole tournament.
Now for the set of
Yeah, obviously two China teams playing against each other. Yeah.
For winning this upper bracket finals is that they're not going to be playing 2 games or 2 series.
Yeah, two China teams playing against each other. Obviously, yeah, they're gonna have the best series.
Also, just
It's gonna be the best series.
Typical best of 7 where you do win the upper bracket finals, you're not gonna get the map advantage, Cali.
You're not. It's basically a reset, Tress. First to 4 wins. So I feel like you just gotta have to earn it the hard way, right? And it would be interesting to see what kind of dynamics that we have. Right, there can only be 2 possible options. It's Q9 versus Elevate or Q9 versus XROCK. For those who are still watching, in our official live stream, do let us know about your prediction on who will be advancing to the grand finals.
Is this only 40 match for this is all? I don't know actually.
We'll be right back.
第秦九获得了本场的比赛胜利啊！那站在我旁边的是欧林选手，来 ，Hello， 林先跟大家打招呼吧。
Hello， 大家好，我是新旧的欧林。
今天的比赛
They show stats. I'm probably just gonna call it.
表现非常非常
Or
优秀
let me see what's up.
这个能够打
Look, let me just box you in real quick. Let me see. Honestly, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I'm actually gonna call it. I'm gonna rate Dodzy, who is playing Valor Mobile. Dodzy is playing Valor Mobile. Or wait, was Ferg starting the stream? Oh, Ferg just started the stream. Okay, I'm actually gonna rate Ferg, who is doing the community customs for his thing, whatever. So I'm gonna rate Ferg because he's doing that. And it's COD Mobile. What's the best? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rate Ferg. You guys have a great morning. Hopefully we stream again later today, or we might. I think we might upload a video because I have a couple of videos. I think I have like a couple of videos. Maybe today I upload because I haven't uploaded. Let's see. It's been 2 days. Actually, no, that's not bad. I don't know. But hopefully we will stream in the afternoon or whatever tonight. Because I do want to play Alcatraz and it's the other day. So, yeah. I'm going to rate Ferg. You guys have a great morning. And, yeah. Peace out.